Welcome back, everybody. We are here once again gathered to witness the New York Knicks lay waste their opponents, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Welcome back to the world's most famous stream. I am your gracious host, Sheffy. And tonight I bring you very good news. Quentin Grimes back into the lineup. Love to see it. Now, I did not get a look to see who was starting. I would expect and hope that Tom Thibodeau is not going to mess around and start changing up lineups all of a sudden just because DiVincenzo had a fantastic night. Love DiVincenzo. Let's keep things the way they were so far. Also, other good news, Jalen Brunson was named Player of the Week last week. As the Knicks went 3-1, he averaged 28.5 points over the last 4 games. Things you love to see, the New York Knicks getting recognized as one of the best teams in the NBA. And tonight they're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. Another team on the rise this season. They have been playing fantastic. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Knicks. They got a couple of tough matchups coming up, right? They got Miami on Friday. They got Phoenix on Sunday, I think it is. So, bit of a 3-game gauntlet here this week. And in between, we got obviously the holiday, Thanksgiving. But got to focus on tonight. Big win in Minnesota as well. A nice road game. It's going to be tough, but I believe we're up to the task. I believe the New York Knickerbockers are up to the task, and they're going to come through tonight. I'm predicting at least a 2-1 week. I know it's a tough schedule, but they're going to start it off on the right foot tonight when they pick up a win against Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The New York Knicks are fully healthy. Quentin Grimes back into the lineup. I don't know if it's in the starting lineup. We'll see in a minute when they announce it. Fully on the pregame thing. I didn't check Twitter or anything like that before to confirm it, but I did see the confirmation that Quentin Grimes is playing tonight. Hopefully he's in the starting lineup because that's where I think he is best utilized as of right now. But what's up, everybody? How's your night going? A little late start tonight, right? 8 o'clock as opposed to 7:30. It's a bit weird. Frank, as always, in the chat early. Dwight Jackson, welcome. You always come through. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through, Dwight. Luis Silva, welcome. Good night. Good night to you, sir. I believe it's going to be a fantastic night. I believe the Knicks are going to pick up a nice win today. That's where I stand. Big Rud, Decade, all the usuals. Welcome. Big Rud said, I'll be popping in and out. My Crazy Bulls are playing, such a confusing team. I know, right? You guys were down, 22-1 against the Heat, and then you came back and pulled it out. Insane. Decade. What's popping, big dog? Gonna need those threes from DiVincenzo tonight. Yeah, and Grimes is back, so hopefully we get a nice, solid contribution from the both of them. Right? You're going to need DiVincenzo to continue his great play. You're going to need Quentin Grimes to step up and show that he should be remaining in that starting lineup. Not just because of his stout defense, because he's also a knockdown 3-point shooter. Right? Hopefully he picked up some cues from how DiVincenzo played, and he can incorporate that a little bit as the season goes on. Don't expect for that change to happen overnight, but I'd like to see him take steps in the positive direction. Be a bit more aggressive, Grimes. We've been calling it all season. At first, we were working on getting Mitchell Robinson involved. That worked out pretty well. Feed the big man. Reward him. He's been playing fantastic. Reward him. And the Knicks have made a concentrated effort of doing just that. Now I'd like for them to do the same with our best perimeter defender, our super important point of attack defender, Quentin Grimes. Guards the toughest matchup every night on the perimeter. He's probably going to get the start tonight and start on Anthony Edwards. So it's going to be a tough matchup. So reward the young kid, working his butt off on defense with a couple of nice spot ups. But at the same time, Grimes gotta chip in, do his part on offense as well. Move off ball, cut, utilize his teammates properly, create spacing and whatnot. So, young kid, we're gonna get through it. Looks like we're getting into the game now. King Dappa, Kenny, what's up, everybody? King Dappa said, you know me, bro. I need D Mitch over 8.5 rebounds. 8.5 rebounds. That's it. Quentin Grimes is in the starting lineup, by the way. And then the same starting lineup the Timberwolves have been trotting out. Conley, Edwards, Gobert, Towns, and McDaniels. Super solid starting lineup for the Timberwolves. And the Knicks, their usual starting lineup, we know it by now: Brunson, Grimes, Barrett, Randall, and Robinson. I think these teams match up very, very interestingly. McDaniels, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league right now, and he's only going to get better. He's probably going to get the start on RJ, or no, he's probably going to get the start on Brunson. Edwards on RJ, probably. Let's see how they come out. I'm excited for tonight. This feels like a little extra intensity to me because these two teams are playing extremely well here in the regular season. They clearly want to make a name for themselves. The Knicks able to make a name for themselves last year in the playoffs. Timberwolves went into the playoffs hurt. No Naj Reid, no McDaniels. So they're looking to make a name for themselves here in the regular season and then get to that playoff, get some of that playoff success that the Knicks were able to achieve last year. I think both these teams are on pretty equal playing ground. I think this is a very, very important game. Right? This feels a little bit like playoff intensity to me. A little late start time changes things a whole lot. West Coast trip for the Knicks. Let's go ahead and pull this one out. Right? Beat them on their home court and then say the next time you see us, you're going to have to come over to New York. Really interested in the Mitchell Robinson-Rudy Gobert matchup as well. Rudy Gobert has been playing phenomenally. So I need Mitchell Robinson to show up and do his thing the way he's done pretty much all season. I need at least 5 offensive rebounds against the Timberwolves tonight for Big Mitch. Ed King, what's up, Ed King? We're just getting ready for the tip-off here. Here we go. Everyone's lined up and ready to go. Referee's about to tip it off, and let's see who wins it. And it's up. And Gobert just concedes at the Robinson, but here we go. Brunson bringing it down. McDaniels guarding him just like we thought. Brings it over to the right, hands it off to RJ. Up top to Randall, hands it off to Grimes, back to Brunson up top. Brunson has it. Fakes, going off the screen from Robinson. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Knocks it down. Got to a spot, knocked it down. Conley bringing it down the other way. It's 2-0 early. Gobert has it up top. Hands it off to Conley. Conley coming to his right. Pump fakes. Good defense from Brunson. Over to Towns. They throw it inside to Gobert. And Mitchell Robinson tips it away. RJ bringing it down the other way. Conley picks him up on the mismatch, so RJ's going to attack, gets downhill, gets stripped. And RJ tried to save it, but slaps it. No one picks it up. It goes out of bounds. It's going back to the Timberwolves here. He's got quick hands. Conley's getting older, but he still knows how to play defense. Wily veteran. He's at that stage in his career. McDaniels has it up top over to Towns. Hands it off to Edwards on the right wing. Edwards pocket pass to Towns. They throw it inside to Gobert, who lays it up and in. Beautiful pass from Towns. Could have very easily taken that shot. Brunson bringing it down. Over to Randall. Hands it off to Grimes, up top to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off a Robinson screen. Getting downhill, layup, over Gobert. Can't get it to go. Robinson fighting for it. Goes out of bounds. Going back to the Timberwolves. Conley's going to bring it down. The Knicks rank 4th in net rating, and the Timberwolves rank 6th, so they're right there, neck and neck, as the season has gone on. Off-ball foul, Grimes fouls Edwards. So Edwards is coming off a Town screen. Don't love seeing that. Come on. Can't pick up silly fouls. That's also a silly foul call from the ref. Edwards gets a handoff from Towns off the inbound. He loses it again. Back up top to Towns. Quick swing to Conley in the corner. Catch, shot, fired, knocked down. Oof. It's going to be a tough game. 5-2 early. Brunson bringing it down. Let's execute. Let's get a good shot here. Over to Randall up top. Walking it down. Pull up 3 over Cat. And Randall swishes it. Thank you. Thank you, Randall. We're going to need Randall tonight. Come on. Big game, Randall. Conley rushing it down the other way. He's got it on the right wing. Coming to his left around the Gobert screen. Brunson goes under. Sticks with Conley. Gets it out to Edwards. Over to Gobert. Gets the handoff back from Gobert. Edwards coming downhill. Goes to a floater. Knocks it down off glass. Robinson, afraid of the lob to Gobert. Let Edwards get to his spot and knock down the floater. Good move from Edwards. Randall has it up top, coming to his right around the Robinson screen. Step back, mid-range jumper over Gobert. Can't get it to go. McDaniels with the rebound. He's bringing it down. RJ's going to pick him up. Has it on the left wing, crossover to his right. Gets to the mid-range pull-up jumper. Swishes it. And the Timberwolves look like they're in an offensive groove right now. It's 9-5. They have not missed a shot yet. RJ coming around a couple of screens. He has it up top, coming to his right around the Robinson screen. Snakes the pick and roll, gets into the paint, puts up left-handed push shot, can't get it to go. And a loose ball foul on Gobert, who knocked down Mitchell Robinson. Thank you, Big Mitch, creating more possessions for the Knicks here. So that's one on Gobert, which is nice. Gobert is a tough matchup on the inside. If we can get him into foul trouble, get him out of the game early. Could help open up the paint for us. Robinson fakes the handoff, going down the lane and throws it down. I love when Mitch does that. Thank you, Big Mitch. Love to see him put it on the floor like that, too. Early in the game, he's ready to go. He said, I'm not just a non-entity on offense. Cat coming downhill, throws it away. Nope, RJ tips it out of bounds. Ball staying with Minnesota here. Good defensive play from Randall and RJ. Mitchell Robinson with the in-and-out dribble? I thought it was a fake handoff. It was more like an in-and-out dribble on Gobert. Thank you, Big Mitch. I love to see it. Put it on the highlight reel. Conley inbounding it, gets it into Gobert. Hands it off to Conley, crosses over to his right, dancing around a Gobert screen. Can't knock down the shot. Quentin Grimes can't corral the long rebound. It corrals off his hand. Goes out of bounds. 8:56 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 9-7. They throw it over to Towns. Almost falls out of bounds. He's able to save it to McDaniels, who's able to stay in bounds. They get it into the post. Edwards faces up. Over to McDaniels, crosses over to his right, gets downhill. Gets to floater over Mitchell Robinson. Looked awkward, looked like it could have been a travel. But no, travel call. McDaniels, good floater in the lane over Robinson. Tough shot, but he knocked it down. Grimes has it up top. Conley guarding him. Coming to his right around the Robinson screen. Over to Randall. Jab step, now puts up the three. Can't get it to go. That's usually a good sign for Randall when he hits the double jab step like that. That's his move. Can't get it to go, though. It's 11-7. Edwards rushing it down over to McDaniels, who's stepping out of bounds in the corner. There we go. So turnover going back to the Knicks. 8:17 to go here in the first quarter. Pace is already quickened a bit. 11-7. Pretty solid defense on both sides. Minnesota generating a lot of easy buckets for themselves. Really good offense from them. As my stream buffers. All right, we're back into it. Grimes has it up top over to Brunson, right wing. Puts up the three. He's been knocking down his threes lately. Connects on that one. Yes, sir. And about 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's 11-10. Both teams pretty dead even here. Conley has it up top. Over to Towns. Randall sticking with him. Coming to his left around the Gobert screen. Steps into a long two. Swishes it. Too much into the rhythm there. Can't give him that one. It was wide open. Walked right into it. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left around the Robinson screen. Snakes it. Gets into the paint. Shields off McDaniels. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson. Offensive rebound. Ripped it down over Gobert and laid it up and in with the left hand. 7:30 to go. And McDaniels is slow to get up. Maybe he rolled his ankle, stepped on someone. Not good to see. Decade. Said Big Mitch game. We're going to need it against Gobert. Last season, Gobert had a game where he severely outplayed Mitch. Love to see Mitch get some revenge tonight. They showed the replay where McDaniels got hurt. It was off the offensive rebound for Mitch. Looks like he rolled his ankle, but he's up and walking. Was shaking his head at the training staff and whatnot. To me, that says, I'm good, I'm staying in. Little pain, but I'll manage. So it doesn't seem too severe. Hate to see this game turn, the game's tide turn with an injury like that. So hopefully everyone's healthy and ready to go here in the interim before we come back from this break. Pretty solid game so far. It's back and forth. Neither team establishing dominance over the other. Although, go ahead, open up that box score. 12-13. Although the Knicks are 5-11 and the Timberwolves are 6-7, so they have a super hot start. The Minnesota Timberwolves, 1 for 2 from 3. The Knicks are 2 for 3 from 3. 1 from Randall, 1 from Brunson. Conley knocked down a 3 for the Timberwolves. But everyone has scored for the Timberwolves. As for the Knicks, RJ and Grimes have yet to score. RJ's 0 for 2. Brunson's 2 for 4. Robinson's 2 for 2. Decade called it Big Mitch game. Hopefully that comes to fruition because we're really going to need Mitch against Gobert. especially when Naj Reid also comes into the game. They got a really difficult sort of bench that comes in, especially backup big. We have our own really good backup big that comes in with Hartenstein, so hopefully he can match up against Naj Reid. But if you guys remember, we played the Timberwolves in the preseason, and I get it was preseason, but Naj Reid went absolutely nuclear against us, knocked down all kinds of perimeter shots in that preseason game, so hopefully that doesn't repeat itself tonight. C. Tyler, what's up, C. Tyler? Let's go Knicks Cat Watch. I'm not a fan of Karl-Anthony Towns, so but you do you, C. Tyler. You watch what you want to watch. You focus in what you want to focus in on. Marley, what's up, Marley? Good to see you too, bud. Let's get a big win tonight, right? Both these teams opened up the season so far through these 10, 11, 12 games really, really well, right? Both of them top 5 or top 6 in net rating, right? The Timberwolves are 6th, the Knicks, I believe, are 4th. So they're both playing extremely well. It's going to be a very good, close game, and so far it has been. 7:30 to go here, and it's 13-12, pretty much dead even as we go on. We're back in here. Let's get to it. Conley has it up top, coming to his left. Over to Towns, coming to his right, hands it off to Edwards. Edwards coming to his left around the Gobert screen. Robinson almost tips it away. Gobert gets it back. Edwards gets it back, throws it in the corner to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who knocks down a 3. And Brunson's bringing it down the other way over to Mitch. Over to Randall, coming to his left around the Robinson screen, getting downhill, in and out dribble, pump fake, step back, pump fake, lean in, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to RJ. RJ driving it to his left, getting downhill, lays it up high with the left hand, can't get it to go. Bad shot from RJ. Robinson can't corral the offensive rebound, got his fingertips on it, but Conley bringing it the other way. Leaves it off for Towns, spots up, straightaway 3, rims in and out, can't get it to go. Randall rips down the rebound. 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. It's 16-12. Randall bringing it down. Edwards going to pick him up. Randall fakes the handoff, now driving it in on Towns. Takes the contact. 3 seconds, defensive 3 seconds on Gobert. So Brunson's going to go to the line to shoot the free throw, as he should. Interesting game going on. Very interesting game, Marley. Very interesting game. I wonder why my audio is so low. Brunson knocks down the technical free throw. Thank you, JB, for handling your business at the line. He's really heating up here as the season goes on. Started off a little slow. He's starting to heat up, though. Brunson has it up top. Alexander-Walker guarding him, getting into his jersey. Brunson coming to his right, hands it off to Grimes, coming to his left. Over to Randall, straight away. Towns guarding him. Hesitation dribble, kicks it out to Grimes. Right wing 3, can't get it to go. Long rebound, Gobert corrals it. And here comes Edwards bringing it down. Right wing, RJ's going to pick him up. Edwards coming to his left. Mitchell Robinson guarding him. Mid-range pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Robinson tipping the ball to himself, grabs the rebound. Outlet to RJ. RJ bringing it down. Coming to his right, around the Robinson screen. In and out dribble, stops. Caught in the air, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes over to Randall. Randall driving it in, takes the contact. Can't get it to go, loses the ball, no foul call. Gobert kicks it over to Alexander-Walker, kicks it in the corner. Conley wide open in transition for 3, can't get it to go. And Anthony Edwards comes flying in and throws it down with 2 hands on the putback dunk. 5:40 to go here in the first. The timer's a little bit off. I got to restart it. Grimes has it up top. Over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left. Over to Grimes, left wing, wide open. Can't get it to go again. Alexander-Walker with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Coming to his right. RJ chasing him. His Canadian teammate. Over to Edwards, up top. Coming off a Gobert screen. Good hands from Grimes. RJ corrals it behind the back. Coming down. Between his legs, driving it in, takes the contact, finishes with the left hand. RJ's too big, too strong, especially in transition. He's been phenomenal in transition this year. Got 5 minutes to go. It's 18-15. Both teams going back and forth. Alexander-Walker has it up top. Over to Conley, coming to his right. Tries to draw a foul on Brunson. Gets it off to Gobert. Gobert almost loses it. He does lose it. Grimes steals it. Quick outlet to Brunson. Over to RJ in transition. Right wing 3. Sets his feet. Rattles it in. There we go, RJ. I love when we convert really good offense like that. Love to see it. Edwards has it. Over to Towns. Towns driving it in. Floater. And one over Brunson. Brunson tried to slide in, tried to draw the charge. They call a blocking foul. So Towns going to the line for one more on the and one bucket over the outstretched hands of Mitchell Robinson, but also as Brunson tried to slide in and draw the charge. Marley said, I'm looking at the Randall versus Cat matchup. Yeah, I think the front court is going to be a super intense matchup because Gobert and Robinson kind of mirror each other, and then Cat and Towns kind of mirror each other a little bit. Obviously, Towns is more perimeter based, and Randall is more of a bruising inside scorer, kind of mid range. But they kind of mirror each other pretty well. Towns knocks down the free throw, so it's definitely going to be a tough matchup. 4:30 to go. Brunson has it on the left wing, coming to his right around the Robinson screen, dancing around it, pump fakes in the paint, puts it up off the glass. Almost got an and one himself, but the ball just rolls off the rim, so he's going to the line for two. As Alexander Walker fouled Brunson on his floater attempt. Brunson couldn't get the friendly bounce like Towns did on the other end, so he's going to the line for two. 21-18. Knicks and Timberwolves keeping pace with each other. Both defenses pretty stout, but both offenses kind of running and gunning a little bit, creating good offense for each other. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Handle your business at the line, JB, please. And he's 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and I don't think any of his free throws have yet to hit the rim, which you'll love to see. Walker has it up top. Brunson guarding him. Quickly switches onto him. Josh Hart and Quickly both come in for the Knicks for Grimes and RJ. Anthony Edwards shooting the left wing, mid-range pull-up jumper off a screen. Can't get it to go. It's a bank shot. Randall bringing it down the other way. Coming off a screen, Towns switches onto him. Randall bully balling his way into the paint. Now one-on-one against Towns. Towns botting him up. Good defense from Towns. Leans in, takes the contact, kicks it in the corner to Quickly. He's wide open. Can't get the three. Mitchell Robinson, another offensive rebound, kicks it over to Randall. Wide open, straightaway three. Knock it down for me, big guy. Can't get it to go. Fight for another rebound. Anthony Edwards comes out with it, though. And here comes Kyle Anderson pushing the other way over to Towns. Tries the Euro step around Randall. Knocks down a tough floater from Karl Anthony Towns off the backboard. Tough move from Towns there. 23-20. Brunson has it up top over to Randall on the right wing. Randall coming to his left around the Robinson screen. Going one-on-one against Towns. Over to Quickly. Quickly trying to attack Edwards quickly off the bounce. Over to Brunson. Brunson going to pull it back out up top. Going one-on-one. Step back. Pull up. Straightaway three. Short. Off the front of the rim. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Edwards. In and out dribble. Coming to his left. Goes right into Brunson. Another charge. Brunson able to draw the charge on that one. Going the other way. It's a foul on Edwards. There you go, JB. Sacrificing his body. The second time he's done it, this time he gets the benefit of the call. Turnover for the Timberwolves. Ball going back to the Knicks here. Timberwolves are going to challenge this. 3:07 to go here. 23-20. Timberwolves are going to challenge this call. Interesting challenge. Interesting challenge. They showed the replay a couple of times. These block charge calls pretty much always subjective in terms of who's calling the game and what the ref feels is a block or a charge or whatever. So I can't help you with that one. It's going to go either way. However, these refs choose to call it here. So far, Marley's been watching the Cat-Randall matchup, and it seems like Cat is getting the better of Randall. Randall 1 for 4 from the floor, 1 for 3 from 3. Towns on the other end is 3 for 4, 0 for 1 from 3. He's got 7 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Randall, 3 points, 2 boards, no assist. Mitchell Robinson, 4 points, 3 boards. Feels like he's a little bit of everywhere right now. 2 offensive rebounds for Randall. For Robinson. Jeez Louise, I'm all over the place right now. But Robinson's been playing well. He's matching up against Gobert really well. Gobert, 2 points, a rebound, and an assist. Last time they played, Gobert got the better of Robinson. Robinson clearly holding up significantly better in this matchup tonight. So hopefully that continues as the game goes on. And Mitch dominates the matchup, as he's dominated pretty much every matchup except for Porzingis this season. Josh Hart and Quickly are the only two players who've checked in so far off the bench. They have yet to really do anything. It's only been about a minute since they checked in. RJ, 2 for 5 from the field, 1 for 1 from threes, up to 5 points, 0 boards, 0 assists. Still, a little iffy at the beginning in terms of driving it in, but we knew that was going to happen this game because you got Edwards and McDaniels out on the perimeter, and then you got the challenge. While Towns isn't much of a rim deterrence, he's still a really big body with a long wingspan, and then we know what Gobert is, best rim protector in the NBA as of today. So RJ going into this matchup is tough, super tough as someone who's a driver. But if he's able to knock down the perimeter shot the way he started off this game, he's 1 for 1 from 3 so far, hit a 3 in transition, then hopefully he's still going to be able to have a good game. It is an unsuccessful challenge, so it's going to remain a turnover and a charging foul on Anthony Edwards, and Brunson's going to bring it down. As Hartenstein and DiVincenzo also check in, so we got Brunson, Hartenstein, DiVincenzo, and Quickly. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right off a double screen from Hartenstein, picks his dribble up, hands it off to DiVincenzo. Anderson guarding him, hand over to Hartenstein. Josh Hart coming down the lane, pump fakes, kicks it out to Quickly. Quickly coming to his left, getting to the baseline, stops, turns, fades, over Edwards. Comes up short, Towns with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Over to Edwards, who's going to bring it down. Excuse me. Edwards has it up top, Quickly guarding him. It's not a great matchup. Edwards has the height and strength advantage. Over to Naz Reid, who's wide open, straightaway 3. Can't get it to go, Quickly with the rebound. Pushing the pace, coming the other way. Really rushing it down. Leaves it off for Brunson. Brunson with Anderson guarding him. He's going to pull it back out. Crosses over to his right around the Hartenstein screen. Tries to snake it. Tries to draw a foul. Ooh, on Anderson. He draws the foul and one. Another one for Brunson in the books. He's keeping his hot shooting going and his good play going. See, Tyler said Brunson getting like Lowry, taking them charges. Yeah, he's leading the league in charges so far this year. He's really hooping on people, and the defense has upticked this year. He was a pretty bad defender last year. This year, wow, I don't think he's been a good defender. He's been a good enough defender. Last year, he wasn't a good enough defender. This year, he has been. And he's been a pretty good team defender. Obviously, not going to be a very good one-on-one defender with his height and his build and whatnot, but Brunson knocks down the free throw, converts the and one. 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Tied at 23. It's a close game. McDaniels bringing it down. Has it up top. Hands it off to Anderson. DiVincenzo guarding him. Coming to his right. Off a Naz Reid screen, getting downhill, lays it up and in, right around DiVincenzo. Come on, DiVincenzo. You got to pick up the defensive pressure there a little bit. You can't let him walk to the rim like that. 25-23, we're under 2 minutes to go. Brunson has it up top, crosses over to his left, rejects the screen, cross-court pass to DiVincenzo, catch, pump fake, driving it in, up top, Josh Hart wide open, knock down this 3, my boy. Can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. And a foul on Hartenstein fighting for the rebound with Towns. Looked like it might have been able to stay, but it's going back to Minnesota here. Knicks generating some pretty decent open looks from the perimeter. Just got to knock them down. Grimes had a couple of them. Josh Hart gets one here. Randall's had a couple of them. Got to knock them down. Got to take advantage of these moments. This Timberwolves defense is not going to give up easy shots. Taurean Prince. That's not Taurean Prince. Noel. Over to Towns. And a defensive 3 seconds call on the Knicks. That's tough. I think that's our first defensive 3 seconds call all season. I don't think the Knicks have had a defensive 3 seconds call on them all season. Naz Reid is going to take the technical free throw for them. And he knocks it down. Timberwolves extending the lead to 3. All right, here we go. Anderson has it up top, into the post. Towns, double team, triple team, still keeps it, double team. Ball knocks out of his hands, right into his teammate though. Swinging into the corner to Alexander Walker, who splashes the 3. I don't know if that was an intentional pass from Towns or if it just slipped out of his hands, but either way, it worked out for the Timberwolves. Brunson driving it down, pocket pass to Hartenstein, who takes the contact, lays it up, knocks it down over Towns. Tough move from Hartenstein, able to catch it, take a dribble, and finish through the contact. No foul call, but good move from Hartenstein. Alexander Walker coming the other way, guarded by Quickly, hands it off to Towns, who's driving it down, gets caught in the air, kicks it in the corner. Naj Reid for three, comes up short. Brunson with the rebound. He's pushing the pace the other way, trying to get an easy one. Naj Reid tips it from behind, but it's going to stay with the Knicks as the ball flies out of bounds. We're under a minute to go, 52 seconds, 29-25. RJ's going to check back in here. Drew is from 2K. Welcome back. I'm in Texas watching the Spurs. Vic is so tall. Oh, man, you've been traveling. You've been going to all kinds of arenas. Welcome back. Glad to see you. You're lucky. You get to watch Victor Wembanyama. DiVincenzo drives it in, kicks it out to RJ. Straightaway three, wide open. Knocks it down. There we go, RJ. RJ getting the open looks and knocking them down. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Walker bringing it down. Over to Anderson. Feeds Towns in the high post. Josh Hart guarding him. It's a mismatch. They want to attack. Kicks it to Milton in the corner. Driving it down. Up top. Naj Reid wide open yet again. Puts up the three. Can't get it to go. RJ snatches a rebound. Good rebound, RJ. He's bringing it down the other way. Over to Quickly. Right wing. Pump fakes from three. Doesn't take it. Good job. He's going to hold it. Should be the final shot of the quarter. 18 seconds to go. 10 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Quickly has it up top. Alexander Walker guarding him. Coming to his left off a Harnstein screen. Driving it down. Kicks it out. Josh Hart getting into the paint. Takes a tough floater off glass. Can't get it to go. Naj Reid with the rebound. They get 5 seconds to push in the pace quickly. Milton coming down. Driving it in. Right into Quickly. Foul on Quickly. I hate that foul call. Because Quickly just kind of jumped and come on. Foul on Quickly. 1.1 to go. My timer ran out. But it's only 1.1 seconds to go. And Milton's going to the line for two. It's 28-29. That's a tough call to me. The defender clearly jumps right into the offensive player. Milton clearly jumps right into the defender, initiates the contact against Quickly, and he gets the foul call. Don't love that call at all. Quancinco, welcome back. Vic needs 9+ rebounds tonight. Who are the Spurs playing? We'll check the box score after this quarter wraps up. As Milton knocks down both free throws, 31-29. RJ's going to throw it down. Over to Josh Hart. Catches. Takes 2 dribbles instead of 1. Puts it up as the buzzer expires. Didn't count anyway, but it didn't go in regardless. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 31-28. Very, very close game. Both teams dishing and swishing. Moving the ball well. Getting into their offense. Generating shots that they want to take. And both teams also making pretty tough contested shots. Because their defenses, both of them, have been pretty stout for the most part. Taking away, obviously, what the offense really wants to do and forcing them to go to their second or third options. And both teams doing a really good job of going to those options and then trying to get back to the first option. Just really, really tough, intense basketball so far. Feels a little bit like a game one of a playoff series to me. A little bit. Got a little bit of intensity to it. Brunson drawing charges. Towns taking Randall off the dribble. Now, the Timberwolves did get a couple of open looks that they couldn't knock down from Naj Reid. Carly Towns had one from straight away. But same for the Knicks. Quinn Grimes had a couple of easy looks. Josh Hart had one. Randall's had a couple. So I think it's pretty even. Pretty even both sides. But let's go through this box score real quick. Who's the Spurs playing? Since Drew's from 2K has the pleasure of watching Wembanyama tonight. And it looks like Quancinco has a little parlay set up with, they're playing the Clippers. Oh, he's going to get 9 rebounds against the Clippers. Clippers are not big. They're not a very good rebounding team. So they just ended the first quarter and Wemby has, okay, he only has 1 rebound. It's not looking great. It's not looking great, Quancinco. It's not looking great. But we'll see how it plays out. You never know. You never know. Either way, let's go through this Knicks Timberwolves box score. Both teams going back and forth. We love to see it. All right, here we go. So Brunson had a really good first quarter. Led us in scoring. He's up to 11 points. Also 3 assists. So I think it was Carl who's been asking for Brunson to be more of a point guard and get his teammates involved, get up there more in assists. Last couple of games he has, right? 7, 8 the last game, and already 3 here in the first quarter. You love to see it. Also 11 points. He's off to a really hot shooting start the last couple of games. It continues here tonight. The next person who's leading us in scoring, R.J. Barrett, 3 for 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3, knocking down the 3-point shots. They're gonna leave you open. You gotta take them, and he's been making them all season. Love to see it. Love to see him get back into it, especially if a 3-point shot can start opening up lanes to the drive to the basket. They've been corralling him in the paint. Hopefully, they could open up more lanes for him. All right, we're back into it already. Didn't reset my timer. Anderson has it up top, coming to his left. R.J. guarding him. Foul on R.J. Anderson throws it up at the basket. It's going to the foul line for 2. Again, don't love that foul call. It's only 12 seconds into the quarter. It's already a stoppage in play. Anderson going to the line for 2. All right. Is McDaniels out of the game for good? Because he has not returned since rolling the ankle. Anderson knocks down the first free throw. Got one more coming. Kyle Anderson from New Jersey. Went to the vaunted St. Anthony's High School. Misses the second free throw. Lane violation on Harnstein. What are these refs up to tonight, man? What are these refs up to? These are some questionable calls tonight. So, Anderson getting another chance at the free throw line. Misses it again. Ball don't lie. RJ snatches the rebound. He's pushing in transition, trying to go all the way. Kicks it quickly in the corner. He's going along the baseline. Gets caught in the air. Tries to kick the DiVincenzo in the corner. Good job from Naj Reid to get back and tip that pass out of bounds. That was a really good transition defense. But I love RJ grabbing and going. Grab the rebound, push in transition. That's 2 rebounds for RJ. Again, we've been talking about need RJ to get going from a rebounding perspective. He's too big to not help out on the glass. Although this team does have really good rebounders. Josh Hart driving it in from the perimeter, kicks it out to DiVincenzo, left wing, catch and shoot. Tough 3 from DiVincenzo. Don't love that shot. Harnstein chases down the rebound, though. Leaves it off for Quickly. Corner, puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. Quickly also not knocking down shots either. Milton bringing it down, coming to his left. Around the Gobert screen. Stops in the paint. One-legged floater, knocks it down. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Right wing, coming to his left. Over to Josh Hart. Swings it over to Quickly. Left wing, wide open. Set your feet. Knock it down. Can't knock it down. RJ offensive rebound. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Put back. Can't get it to go. But he's fouled by Conley. RJ, these are the easy ones that are going to bring down your percentage. And then people are going to point to your percentage. Come on, my boy. Knock down the free throws. Knock down the free throws at least. So RJ's got 2 here. He's been knocking down free throws all season, so I'm just going to expect him to handle his business at the line here. And just as I say that, he misses the first one. Come on, RJ. Come on. Knocks down the second one at least. Perfect free throw there. So it is now 29-34. As Conley has it up top, DiVincenzo guarding him, coming to his right around the Gobert screen, kicks it up top to Reed, driving it down on Josh Hart to his left, takes a Euro step, tries to throw a cross court. RJ Barrett picks it off. He's pushing in transition. Ball gets tipped out of hands, but right to Quickly driving it in, gets swatted at the rim by Anderson. Looked like there could have been a foul call. And they're coming the other way. Naj Reid throws it down in transition. Knicks quickly pushing the other way, trying to get an easy one. Good transition defense from the Timberwolves, and Harnstein just loses it. Harnstein's not having a good game at all, man. They leave it off for Millen, who's driving it down, leaves it off for Anderson. Tip pass to Gobert, who throws it down, an easy one. It's going to be a timeout from the Knicks. Don't like the way this unit's playing. Scrambled offensively. Scrambled is the best way I could describe it. 10:19 to go. Is Tibbs not going to call a timeout? No, they called it technical. There was a whistle blown. I assumed it was a timeout because it would have been a great time to call a timeout for Tibbs. But it was a technical foul. Quickly going to the line. Knocks down the technical free throw. Gobert for hanging on the rim, I guess? So it cuts the lead down to 8. We'll take it. Again, these refs, questionable whistles. Technical on Gobert and a little simple dunk. I don't know. Whatever. It benefits us, so I guess we'll take that one. RJ kicks it over to Hart. Pump fakes from 3, driving it in on Naj Reid. Little mid-range pull-up jumper. Swishes it. Thank you. We'll take it. Take it, Josh Hart. I prefer you to take that open 3s because he's giving you space, but we'll take it. Anderson fakes the handoff, driving it in on RJ. Puts it up. High off glass. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein snatches a rebound. Quick outlet to Josh Hart. He's pushing in transition. Over to RJ. In and out dribble. Coming down with the right hand. Takes the contact. Going to the line for 2 again. There we go, RJ. Get downhill. Get in, draw some fouls, knock down your free throws now. That's all I'm going to ask you to do is knock down your free throws now. 9:49 to go in the second quarter. Timer is slightly off. Jules from 2K. Harden got his stuff smacked. Vic blocked it. He's been doing that a lot this year. Future Defensive Player of the Year, Victor Wembanyama, that is. RJ knocks down the first 3. Got one more coming. Come on, RJ. Missed his first one. That was him getting back into the rhythm from the free throw line. 2 perfect free throws there. That's what I'm talking about. That's 3 perfect free throws and 1 miss. We'll take it every time. Conley bringing it down, 34-38. Knicks holding point against that quick momentum run from the Timberwolves. Josh Hart guarding Naj Reid in the post. Naj Reid backing him down, spins over the shoulder, left-handed flip shot with the hook over Hartenstein, who came up for the help, and he knocks it down. Beautiful move from Naj Reid. 34-40. 9.5 to go. Quickly bringing it down, gets fouled by Millen on the perimeter. I feel like Quickly's been getting fouled a couple of times this game. Finally gets a call here. Kenny said, we're getting good looks, but we need to start knocking shots down. Yeah, and I believe we will as the game goes on, right? We just got to keep generating these good looks. As long as you keep doing that, that's all you could really ask for. Carl, what's up, Carl? Said mad late, but here. Nah, it's cool, man. It's cool. Always say, come through when you can. Appreciate any and all support. Hartenstein has it up top. Hands it off to Hart. Coming to his left. Back up top quickly. Coming to his right. Quickly knocks down the floater and 1. Getting a couple of and 1 from the Knicks here tonight. Quickly finally gets one to go. Struggling a little bit with a shot. Tough floater over Gobert. A little touch foul from Conley. Again, these refs have been pretty questionable all night, but as long as the calls are going to favor us, we'll take them. A couple of calls have gone against us, but these last couple have gone for us, so we'll take it. Quickly knocks down the free throw. Knicks doing a good job of knocking down the free throws tonight. 9:10 to go here in the second quarter. Knicks cut the lead down to 3. Hold true against that Timberwolves a little run there. Conley gets stopped by DiVincenzo along the baseline, but is able to find Gobert, who's capable of throwing it down there wide open. Hartenstein didn't see him behind him. Quickly left wing, driving it to his left, getting downhill. Gets stopped by Gobert, goes under the basket, brings it back out on the other side. Hartenstein coming up to the screen, gets it over to RJ. RJ has it up top. RJ with Edwards guarding him, driving it to his right, getting downhill, stops, little floater, comes up short, fight for the rebound. They tip it out of Hartenstein's hand. Good job from Naj Reid. Gets a possession for, oh, Gobert throws it down on the lob over RJ. Come on, dog. You can't have that happen to you. Come on, dog. Gobert going to the free throw line now. Got to get Mitchell Robinson into the game. Hartenstein is struggling with the Gobert matchup. Hartenstein's not having a very good game to me. Got to get him out of the game. Gobert is lighting up a little bit here in the second quarter. And just like that, Mitchell Robinson checked back in for Hartenstein. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Gobert comes up well short on the free throw, though. Randall also in. Quickly bringing it down. We got Quickly, Randall, Robinson, DiVincenzo, and Hart. Quickly, pump fake, stops, puts up the floater, knocks it down. There we go. Quickly, get active. Gonna need a big Quickly game here. 39-44. Conley has it on the left wing, quickly guarding him, chasing him around the Gobert screen, coming to his right, puts up the jumper, comes up short, but a late foul call on Quickly there. Is Conley able to draw the foul? I think these refs have been awful tonight. I think they have been atrocious. Now, they did call that earlier for Brunson, but I don't like that call in general. I would prefer it not to be called. I hate when an offensive player can just jump into a defender and then get the foul call. that happened here for Brunson earlier in the game. Now Conley also gets the call. Shake Milton also got the call earlier in transition when he just jumped into quickly in transition for a layup. Can't give these guys foul calls by just jumping into defenders. I hate that call. But as long as they're consistent for both sides, then I guess we're gonna let it slide. Brunson got the call, which means that Conley should also get the call. Knocks down both free throws. It's now 46-39. 8 minutes to go, just under 8 minutes to go. Quickly has it up top, hands it off to Randall. Naj Reid guarding him, driving it to his right, takes the contact, takes it along the baseline, takes the contact again, puts him in the post. Little flip shot, can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson right there with the putback right over Gobert. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you. Shake Milton bringing it down, coming to his right around the Gobert screen, stopping, coming back to his left on the rescreen. Cross-court pass in the corner to Conley. He's driving it in, goes to a floater with the right hand, comes up short. Mitchell Robinson snatches a rebound. Boxing out Gobert. Thank you, Robinson. Coming in, making an impact. DiVincenzo gets it a little wild, leaves it off for Robinson, hands it off to Hart. Rescreening, coming to his right. Cross-court pass quickly on the wing, puts up the three, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. DiVincenzo skies, can't get it though. Milton comes down the other way, over to Naj Reid. Euro steps, puts up the floater. And another foul on Quickly. Looks like Quickly got hit in the face. It's a tough call. These calls from these refs, I'm not feeling this game. All season, I have not commented on the refs at all. Naj Reid knocks down the first free throw. He's a knockdown free throw shooter. Brunson checks in here for Quickly. Tough whistle for Quickly here in this quarter. Looked like he got fouled a couple of times, didn't get the whistle. And then on the defensive end, getting a terrible whistle. Naj Reid goes 2 for 2 with the free throw line. Brunson bringing it down. Alexander Walker guarding him. Over to Robinson. Over to Randall. Randall coming to his left around the double screen from Robinson and Brunson. Naj Reid sticking with him. Has it in the paint. Gets the ball poked out of his hands. Edwards going one-on-one. Brunson almost tips it away. Over to Milton. Throws it up at nothing. Beautiful transition defense from Brunson and RJ. Brunson bringing it down the other way. Keeping his dribble alive. Cross-court pass. DiVincenzo was able to save it. Right wing three. Knocks it down. There we go. Way to turn it around, Knickerbockers. 48-44. 6:45 to go here in the second quarter. Alexander Walker has it up top. Brunson guarding him. Crosses over to his right around the Gobert screen. Cross-court pass. Edwards has it. Loses it. That was Milton. Loses it. Kicks it away. Randall picks it up. Bringing it down in transition. Go one-on-one against Naj Reid. And a blocking foul. Naj Reid, yes, sir. Getting the foul calls again. A little bit of a questionable call, but we'll take it as long as it goes our way, of course. Timeout for the Timberwolves. They don't have a challenge. They lost their ability to challenge earlier when they got the challenge incorrect on the Brunson block charge call. Jacob Stone, welcome. The refs have a vendetta against the Knicks. I don't know because there have been questionable calls going both ways, but the Knicks have not had a friendly whistle tonight. I'll give you that, Jacob. I agree with you on that. They have not had a friendly whistle tonight. The referee's making especially Quickly. Quickly, I think, has had a terrible whistle, especially defensively tonight. But there was also a couple of times where he was attacking in transition and got slapped on his arm and kind of lost the ball and was like, how do you think he lost the ball, refs? Do you think he just misdribbled it? Do you think maybe he got slapped on the arms? Either way, I think they've missed calls on both sides. This has not been a very well officiated game. But can't use it as an excuse. It's still a close game. Got to be able to play through it. Referees are going to have off nights as well. It just sucks when it's very glaring. When it's very glaring when officials have off nights because it severely affects your play. Either way, though, it's 48-44. It's 48-44, 6:30 to go. I'll let my timer run too long. We're a minute and 30 seconds off, but it'll be able to sync back up when we come back from commercial break. Randall still 1 for 5, yet to get it going. Struggling with the size of the Timberwolves, and that's something that Randall has consistently struggled with, is the size of other teams, right, against big teams. Timberwolves, one of the bigger teams in the league, struggling with their size tonight. But Brunson and RJ, Keeping our heads above water, both at 11 points. Brunson 3 for 6, 1 for 2 from 3. RJ 11 points, 3 for 8, 2 for 2 from 3. The RJ ones are a couple questionable because he had 2 tip shots that he just missed that are going to count towards his field goal percentage, but 3 for 8 for 11 points. 4 boards, too. I love to see RJ hitting the boards. Brunson, 11 points, 2 boards, 4 assists. Love to see him moving the ball around as well. Our bench, everyone has scored off the bench. The only person who hasn't scored is Quinn Grimes. DiVincenzo just knocked down to 3. Quickly, he's up to 6 points. He's 2 for 8, 0 for 4 from 3. He's bound to get it going from 3 eventually. He's got to start knocking down shots. Jacob said, even in the last game with Brunson, they hack him and they let it go. No excuse, but it's craziness. Yeah, you're right. Brunson does take a lot of hit. The Knicks in general, they aren't a very big flopping team. I think the biggest floppers we have probably Brunson and Harnstein, but even still, they take a ton of punishment. Like, the Knicks are a very physical team, so when teams match the physicality, it looks like they're getting hacked, and most of the time they are. But because the way RJ and Randall especially play, the way they just kind of power through contact and try and finish the play anyway, they never flop. They rarely flop. It's tough. Randall misses the first free throw. Come on, Randall. Knock him down, big dog. Carl Chevy said, is the back of the hoodie all blue? Yes, it is, big dog. Yes, it is. And it's got the old school Knicks logo on it. I think the Westchester Knicks are using that logo right now. It's a fire hoodie. It's a fire hoodie. All right, we're back into it. Randall knocked down 1 free throw. The Timberwolves swinging around. Alexander Walker from the corner. Can't get it to go. Randall with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Getting downhill. Kicks in the corner. DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot out of the corner. Rims in and out. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And is that Noel? Carousey. He's bringing it down. Over to Towns. Hands it off to Edwards. Coming to his left around the handoff. Josh Hart chasing. Sticks with him. Over to Towns. They swing in the corner. Alexander Walker wide open from the corner again. Can't get it to go again. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Alexander Walker, I think, is the guy I guess we'll give open threes to on this unit right now. Him and Anderson, I guess. Randall has it up top. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his left. Back to Randall. Randall get the Alexander Walker switch. Backing him down. He's got the size advantage and the strength advantage. Stops. Little fadeaway. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson comes skying in for the rebound from behind the backboard. Kicks out DiVincenzo for 3. Comes up short. Randall fighting for the rebound. But a push off on Randall on Noel fighting for the rebound. 5:26 to go. Ball is going back to the Timberwolves. Still stuck at 48-45. Pretty solid defense from both sides. I mean, the Timberwolves getting open shots, but they're just missing it. Jacob said, true, good point. Carl, loving the hoodie. Loving the hoodie. This hoodie was a gift. This hoodie was a gift. And it's one of my favorite hoodies I own. And I literally only wear it for these live streams. I don't wear it outside. I don't wear it to wear around the house. This is the only time I wear it because it's so nice. I don't want to ruin it with anything. Don't want to ruin it with absolutely anything. Timberwolves knocked down their free throw. They're in the bonus as Randall fouled him going for the offensive rim. Both teams in the bonus. That's Troy Brown Jr., not Noel. I keep waiting for Jalen Noel to come through. I guess he's not in the rotation. That was Troy Brown Jr., who knocked down both free throws there. So it's 50-45. Brunson over to Randall. Over to DiVincenzo on the left wing. Back up top to Brunson. Alexander Walker guarding him. Brunson coming to his right off a Robinson screen. Pull up right wing 3. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Troy Brown Jr. comes up with it. Quick outlet to Anderson, who's bringing it down. DiVincenzo's going to pick him up. Leaves it off for Towns. Towns driving it to his right on Robinson. Gets caught in the air. Puts it up with a right-handed sweeping hook shot, layup kind of move. Knocked it down to Robinson. Beautiful move. Robinson couldn't contest or else he risked fouling Towns. Good defense, but better offense. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left. They bring a double team. Kicks it out to Randall. Pump fakes, driving, getting on Alexander Walker. Goes right through his chest, lays it up, knocks it down. There we go. Randall finally got one to go. 47-52. 4:30 to go. I'll start my timer. It'll sync up in a second. Towns has it up top. Bounce pass to Edwards. Josh Hart picks it off. There we go. Josh Hart bringing it down. Inside the Randall. Randall lays it up and in. Beautiful pass from DiVincenzo. Josh Hart threw it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo throws it right back in. Randall who's coming down the lane. Beautiful transition basketball. Alexander Walker has it up top. Brunson guarding him. Over to Troy Brown Jr., gets in, pump fakes, now kicks it back out. Alexander Walker has it up top, coming to his right, pocket pass to Anderson, driving it down, lays it up, foul on Brunson, can't convert the layup, but he's going to the line for 2 free throws, 52-49, can extend the lead to 5 here. Mitchell Robinson was the guy who came up with the steal on the attempted backdoor pass from Towns to Edwards. Mitchell Robinson has been a beast. A beast. Even tonight against this big vaunted front line of Towns and Gobert. He's been fantastic. Anderson at the line misses the first free throw. He's been missing free throws all night. You love to see it. Love to see your opponents missing free throws. We got about 4 minutes to go. RJ checks back in here for Josh Hart. Pretty solid minutes from Josh Hart. He was really good defensively. Anderson does get the second free throw to roll in as he hit the front rim. Free throw rolls in though. 53-49. Knicks down 4. Randall has it up top. Driving it down. Gets caught in the paint. Loses the ball. DiVincenzo able to come back with it. Has it up top. Driving it to his right. Getting downhill. Cross-court pass. Brunson out of the corner. Pump fake. Step back. Corner 3. Knocks it down. Tough move from Brunson with a step back corner 3. 1 point game, 53-52. Brunson's up to 14 points. Edwards has it up top, coming to his left around the Town screen. Over to Anderson. Anderson has it on the left wing, kicks it in the corner. Alexander Walker, who steps back, puts up the threes. Brunson goes under the screen, bricks it. Randall with the rebound. He's going to walk it down, slow the pace down a little bit. Time's winding down in the quarter. Let's generate some good offense. Let's take the lead here. DiVincenzo has it on the left wing, driving it to his right, stepping back, throws it right back into the post to Randall, who's got the mismatch on Troy Brown Jr. They bring a double team. Randall has it, tries to feed it inside to RJ. Does. RJ with the flip shot, can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson fighting for the offensive rebound, can't get the tip to go. Anthony Edwards clears with the rebound. He's bringing it down the other way. Right wing, step back, puts up the three over Randall, comes up short. DiVincenzo and RJ fight for the rebound. RJ comes down with it. He's bringing it down. Over to DiVincenzo, left wing, walks up into a wide open 3. Rims in and out. Oof, that one halfway down. Alexander Walker with the rebound. Both teams generating some good looks. Just can't knock them down. I think legs are getting a little tired of the physicality of this game. Edwards has it, coming down, driving it down on Brunson. Stops, turns, fades, comes up short. A lot of short shots from both sides. Randall with the rebound. He's bringing it down. In and out dribble, spins off of Edwards, driving it down right through the chest of Troy Brown Jr., lays it up and in as Edwards couldn't get the chase down block, and Randall knocks it down. And the Knicks take the lead, 54-52. 2:15 to go here in second quarter. Towns has it up top, in and out dribble, hesitation, almost loses it, kicks it out in the corner, Troy Brown Jr., up top to Anderson. Anderson has it, hands it off to Edwards, over to Troy Brown. DiVincenzo guarding him, pulling it back out, driving it to his left. Hands it off to Anderson, who's driving it down, spins right off to DiVincenzo. What kind of defense was that, big dog? What kind of defense is that? That was terrible defense from DiVincenzo. As Anderson spins right off of him and lays it up and in. Timeout for Tom Thibodeau, 1:47 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 1 point game. It's been back and forth pretty much all night. There was only one moment where the Timberwolves, I believe, went up 9, where it seemed like they were really moving and grooving, looked like they were going to try and take control of the game. But the Knicks answered pretty well, seized momentum back, kind of stifled it. And so far, it's been pretty much back and forth all night. Neither team able to take true advantage of the other. It's been a very, very good, entertaining game. A lot of shots coming up short from both sides, which usually signifies dead legs, tired legs. Like to see Quentin Grimes get back into the game. So far, he's only played the first 7 minutes of the quarter, right? 7 minutes of the first quarter, so he's only played 7 minutes. DiVincenzo has played 13 minutes, which I assumed was going to happen. Keep Quentin Grimes in the starting lineup, but it seems like Thibodeau is going to really start relying on DiVincenzo as more of the option to go with as the 2 guard. Hopefully, Quentin Grimes is taking notes on what DiVincenzo is doing and how he's earned Tom Thibodeau's trust so far. Because we're going to need Quentin Grimes, his defense and his shooting. I'd love to see him keep expanding on his game. We're going to keep harping on it all season because it is a storyline to watch with this team. For a team that brought back pretty much majority of the roster except for swapping in DiVincenzo for Obi, you were looking for interior growth. And you gotten that from Mitchell Robinson. You've gotten that from RJ. You're getting that pretty much from Quickly. Quickly's been pretty much what he is last year with some slight improvements here and there. And then you're getting improvements from Brunson. So you're getting a lot of interior improvement from the Knicks. Instead of bringing in new players, they just relied on their players to get better, and they've rewarded them with that. The only person who hasn't rewarded them with that so far is Quentin Grimes. I think we were all coming into the season and hoping that Quentin Grimes was going to expand on his game, be a little bit more of an off-the-dribble threat, just a little bit more. We don't need him to start handling the ball on the perimeter and calling up for pick and roll. We don't need him to start doing all of that. But exactly what DiVincenzo has been doing, moving off ball, being a cutter, being a really good connector, knocking down shots when he's getting them from the perimeter, and then attacking off the dribble when he's got a good matchup, a speed advantage, a quickness advantage. And so you're hoping that Quentin Grimes has taken notice of what DiVincenzo has provided with pretty much the starting unit, especially with Quentin Grimes missing those 2 games, the previous 2 games. Now, those were against sub-optimal competition, not very good teams, 2 of the worst teams in the league with the Wizards and the Hornets. So against tonight, you're seeing DiVincenzo not have the greatest of games. He's having a good game, solid game, but not like he did with the last 2 games. So you're going to need Quentin Grimes. Hopefully he comes out here after this timeout. Knicks need a little infusion of some fresh legs. Let's see what we come out with after this timeout. It's a 1-point game. 55-54, Knicks down 1. Brunson has it up top. Grimes does check in here. Brunson gets into the paint. Flip shot, can't get it to go. The floater to loose ball. Kicked around, and the Timberwolves come out with it. Towns bringing it down. Over to Edwards on the right wing. RJ steps up to guard Edwards. Gobert sets the screen. He's coming to his right. Pull up 3. Comes up short. A lot of short shots from both sides. RJ bringing it down. Pass fake, step back. Foul line pull up jumper. Well short. Edwards with another rebound. Everyone coming up short on shots here. Kicks it in the corner. Conley for 3. And he finally unseals the basket. Knocks down. Swishes the 3 from the corner. 58-54. About a minute to go. Brunson bringing it down. Conley guarding him. Hands it off to RJ. Hands it off to Randall. Gets it back to Robinson, who, good job denying Brunson. They're trying to get it to Brunson. They can't. Randall coming off a Robinson screen, pulling it back out. Gobert guarding him. Step back, straightaway 3 over Gobert. Rims in and out, can't get it to go. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. He's bringing it down. 40 seconds to go. Timberwolves up 4. Leaves it off for Towns. Towns jab step. Driving it to his right, getting downhill, lays it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Quentin Grimes comes in and grabs a rebound. Gobert would have had an easy offensive rebound. Good job from Grimes. Randall driving it down, in and out dribble, and throws it down with 2 hands. Conley was a lone defender down in the paint. Randall just goes right to the basket and says, "You're not going to guard me, dog." And he throws it down just the way he should. Conley bringing it down. Has it up top. He's going to wind the clock down. This should be the final shot of the quarter. Game clock and shot clock separated by about a second. Conley has it up top. Brunson guarding him. Trying to get into the hands of Edwards. They do. Back to Conley. Pump fake. Brunson flies by. 1 dribble. Puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. Randall with the rebound. The shot clock expires. Can't get a shot up. Pretty much full court anyway. Wouldn't have mattered. 56-58. It's a 2-point game going into halftime. Oof. Oof. These teams battling. Going back and forth. Marley said, tired legs, you were short shots. Yeah. And you were seeing a lot of short shots on both sides. RJ came up short on a couple of them. Brunson came up short on his floater. Anthony Edwards coming up short on a lot of these shots. Now, the Knicks have a built-in excuse in saying, oh, well, it's a West Coast trip for us. We're flying in from Charlotte, so we're tired. We've been on a 5-game road trip. And this last one ending on the West Coast against Minnesota. We're tired. That's what their excuse is going to be. The Timberwolves, I don't know what their schedule would look like. We can take a look real quick. I don't know what their excuse would be. They're at home. Let's see. The last time they played was Saturday, and today is Monday or Tuesday? Today's Monday, right? All right. So they had pretty much the same schedule. They played Monday at New Orleans. So they had yesterday off, and they're at home. Shouldn't have dead legs. No excuse built in for Minnesota here. And so not sure why they're coming up with dead legs, but could be that the Knicks' physicality is kind of wearing on them a little bit. Could just be a coincidence. Could just be that the game is tough and both teams are playing hard and both teams are tired because both sides' shots are coming up short. But how are we feeling about that first half? I feel pretty positive. For the most part, I feel like Knicks are generating pretty decent looks. RJ struggling to finish in the paint. Randall struggling to finish. He's not shooting well. We'll go through the box score in a second, but it's not pretty from both of those guys. Brunson, pretty much the sole efficient scorer for the Knicks right now, even though RJ and Julius have both chipped in their fair share amount. I think Hart and DiVincenzo provided some solid energy off bench, which is what kind of their main roles are. They didn't provide a lot in terms of like what we'll see in the box score, but just based off of their energy, I think they played pretty well. Hartenstein, I thought, had a really rough kind of first half there. I felt like he was kind of hacking and whacking a little bit. Didn't get a very favorable whistle. Had a really bad lane violation on a free throw. It's like, come on, you're supposed to be the energy guy. So sometimes you're gonna have it, and sometimes it's not gonna work out your way, especially on a night where you're playing on the other side, a really, really good backup big and Naz Reid. So it's kind of tough. You're either going up against Towns, Reid, or Gobert, which are all really, really good players and obviously capable starters. Even Naz Reid, who's coming off the bench, is a capable starter. So Hartenstein's effectiveness tonight, he's kind of waned. Hasn't been the greatest showing for him tonight. But Mitchell Robinson has been fantastic. So maybe we just lean in Mitchell Robinson a little bit more in the second half here. But obviously you don't want him to play tired, because when Mitchell Robinson plays tired, not great, right? We know this. But he has been in fantastic shape this season, so maybe he could hold up against Gobert and Towns here in the second half. All right, let's go through the box score. What are we looking at? Randall, 5 for 11. He's a lot more efficient than I thought he was going to be. Wow. 5 for 11, 1 for 4 from 3, 7 boards, 12 points. Robinson, 3 for 4, 6.7 boards. Let's see how many offensive rebounds he has. 5 offensive rebounds in the first half. Okay, he's taking this offensive rebounding thing to a new level. Instead of averaging 5 offensive rebounds for the game, he's getting 5 offensive rebounds in the first half. The last 2 games now, he had 11 offensive rebounds the last game. He's got 5 in the first half tonight. Fantastic play from Mitchell Robinson. I think he's just unlocking the game right now. He's just figuring it out in his own Mitchell Robinson type of way. RJ's 2 for 2 from 3, 3 for 10 from the floor, meaning he is 1 for 8 in 2-point range. Come on, big dog. That's not good enough. 11 points, 6 boards, though, helping out on the glass. Need more from RJ. Brunson, 14 points, 4 for 9 from the floor, 2 for 4 from 3, 5 assists. So again, Carl, you were asking him to be more of a point guard and get his teammates involved and be better at distributing and racking up more assists. Here he is, 5 assists in the first half. Super solid. Also, the scoring is still staying there with the 14 points on 4 for 9 shooting. Super efficient. Fantastic game from Brunson so far, coming off his Player of the Week award. Quickly off the bench, I thought provided like a nice spark, was super solid, but just couldn't buy a basket. 0 for 4 from 3 on like pretty decent looks. I think one of them, there was really only one that was wide open, and then everything else was semi-contested that he could have knocked down. I felt like we've seen quickly knock down semi-contested shots, so it's not the craziest thing in the world, but 0 for 4 from 3, 2 for 8 from the field overall. Kind of got a crappy whistle in that first half. We went over this already. Not the best officiated game, but he had 6 points, 3 personal fouls, a rebound, and 0 assists. So we like to see it tick up a play from quickly there. In the second half, DiVincenzo knocked down a 3s, 1 for 5 from 3 tonight. So again, we went from praising DiVincenzo, saying he should start over Quentin Grimes because he had his career high against one of the worst defenses in the NBA, against the Charlotte Hornets, where he had 25 points, knocked down 7 threes. Tonight, 1 for 5 for 3, only 3 points, does have 3 assists. And again, I like DiVincenzo. He's played very well tonight. Provided exactly what he needs to provide. A spark off the bench and some spacing, even though he has to knock down the shot, he knocked down 1 3. So I'd like to see him if he's getting these open looks, I'd like to see him knock some more down, obviously, in the second half here. Josh Hart, you're not going to see him in the box score, 2 points, a rebound, and an assist, but I thought really played fantastic defense, especially on Edwards there, chasing him around, sticking to him like glue. That might be part of the reason why he is coming up short on a lot of shots, maybe a little bit tired. Josh Hart chasing him around, being very physical with him, a couple dead legs. So we'll see how the game continues. Maybe they pick it up here in the second half. And then on the Timberwolves side, I mean, McDaniels only played 5 minutes. He's out with a rolled ankle. Obviously, that favors the Knicks. He's a very phenomenal defender, one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA. He's not going to be guarding Brunson. So, and it's another option for the Timberwolves that's off the table. So it's kind of tough for them. Unfortunate Seemed like he was going to try and remain in the game, but clearly not. He's only played 5 minutes in the first half. Probably up for the rest of the game. And to replace him, off the bench, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 2 for 5 from 3. All 5 of his shots came from the perimeter, 6 points. But everyone has scored. It's very balanced scoring for the Timberwolves. 4 for McDaniels, who only played the 5 minutes. 8 for Gobert. Only 1 rebound for Gobert there. You love to see it. 9 points for Towns. 8 points for Conley. 4 points on 2 for 7 shooting. Over 2 from 3 from Edwards. 6 points for Anderson. 2 points for Brown Jr. 7 points for Naj Reid. 4 points for Shake Milton. And 6 points for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's been pretty solid for them. Marley said, we need a strong RJ start for the second half. We do. We need RJ to step up here. Since coming back from the injury, last game, mediocre game, was fine. Had his moments. I thought was pretty solid in the fourth quarter, but didn't play as much. And then tonight, he's had his moments here and there, but you'd like to see him pick up his play. Be 1 for 8 inside the arc, 2 for 2 from 3. Like, you like the 2 for 2 from 3. He's also drawing fouls and getting to the basket, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. But you gotta knock down interior shots. I know it's tough against this team. They have really good rim protection. They're best defense in the NBA. Gobert is tough to finish over. I get it. I'm not gonna make crazy assumptions after tonight. RJ, for the most part, has usually struggled against good rim protectors. Rudy Gobert is the best rim protector in the NBA, so it makes sense that he might be struggling inside the arc tonight. But even still, Marley said, "Hello, Mr. Robinson." Yeah, I mean, just continues to do Mitchell Robinson-like things, even against a fantastic kind of mirror of himself and Gobert. I mean, he's just proven that, like, nope, I'm one of one. I'm one of one. I'm Mitchell Robinson, and no one else is as good of a rebounder as me. And he's been fantastic tonight. Again. Marley said, who needs more playing time tonight? I don't know. I think Tibbs has been pretty solid with his rotations. Maybe Grimes. I feel like saying Mitchell Robinson, but at the same time, played 17 minutes in that half. Hartenstein is just not very effective. Hopefully he could have a better second half because we're going to need him to sort of spell Mitchell Robinson a little bit of rest. And I'd like to see one of our shooters has to get it going. Either DiVincenzo quickly or Grimes. So whoever gets it going should be getting more minutes in the second half here, right? You need one of those 3 guys to get it going. Especially from the perimeter. You need to start knocking down some shots. Because it's going to be tough with Gobert in the paint to be reliant on Randall and Brunson and RJ to provide the rim pressure necessary in order to open up the perimeter. So if you can start knocking down the perimeter shots, you can start opening up lanes for our drivers. Yin and yang, give and take, it's works all the way around, right? Rim pressure provides shooters with open availability to get the shot off. But shooters getting open and knocking down the shots provides lanes for rim pressure. So you kind of need each other to help one another. So we need our shooters to get it going. We also need RJ and Brunson and Randall to start knocking down some mid-range shots. Randall's been much more efficient than it feels like. But still, RJ, I'm going to harp on it because we need him to be better. I know it's only his second game back. He's kind of been in and out with the injury, so his rhythm's going to be off a little bit, but he is 2 for 2 from the perimeter, so I need him to start knocking down some 2-point shots tonight. Marley also said, I'd like to see iHeart play some minutes at the 4 tonight. Better matchup for him. The only difficulty is that like a Mitchell Robinson, Isaiah Hartenstein lineup just isn't really going to work because neither one of them are quick enough to kind of keep up with Cat on the perimeter. Maybe, I guess. I guess it could work. I just doubt that that's something that Hartenstein has ever practiced with the Knicks, playing alongside Mitchell Robinson. So I don't think tonight would be the night I would kind of experiment with it. But it's not a bad idea. I see it. I see the vision, Marley. Knowing Tibbs and how he coaches the team, it's not going to happen. Marley also said this is Tibbs' game to lose, to be honest. I don't know. They're on the road. They've been on a 5-game road trip. I could just see them coming out in the second half and not being able to knock down a shot. Like we've already seen in the first half, little glimpses of it. They are 6 for 22 from 3 overall, so the shooting hasn't been all that great anyway. I can kind of see them coming out in the second half and just kind of having the dead legs that we've been pointing out all night and not being able to knock down a perimeter shot. And then with Gobert and Towns and Naj Reid down in the middle, like having a really difficult time knocking down shots in the paint inside the arc as well. So it might not be anything Tibbs can do apart from just put his players in the best position and hopefully they can knock down shots here in the second half. It's a close game. And you would think that they might be able to rely on their defense here to sort of close the gap on a night where maybe their offense may not be there for them. But, like you still need to score points at some point. So hopefully it'll swing back their way. I don't think it would be on Tibbs. Unless Tibbs started to do some really dumb and crazy things here in the second half. I think his first half substitutions have been fine. I could see, you saying like he needs to be able to push the right buttons here on the road here. But at the same time, like you got to knock down shots, right? 6 for 22 from 3 isn't really going to cut it. That's only 27% from 3. You're not going to win a game if you shoot 27% from 3. It's just not going to happen. Not in the NBA. Not with the way these guys play. The Timberwolves, on the other end, are 4 for 16. They don't get up as many shots from the perimeter as the Knicks do. Conley shot 5. Towns has only shot 1. Anthony Edwards is 0 for 2. He's only shot 2. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker shot 5. So the Knicks are doing a pretty good job of running them off the three-point line, or at least discouraging them a little bit from shooting the 3. But overall, they're shooting 52% from the field, and the Knicks are shooting 37% from the field. So that's kind of where the Knicks have pretty much trailed the majority of the game. There it is. There's the game. They've shot, let's see, look at the free throws. They've shot 12 free throws to the Timberwolves 15, so the free throw shooting is pretty much the same. The Knicks have made 10. Timberwolves have made 12. So if they want to survive, I think, this Minnesota game, I think they need their shooters to sort of make shots. Like, that's what it's going to come down to, I think, in this game. When you're on the road like this, and it's the last game of your road trip, you've played, it's been a pretty long road trip, and you're ending it in the West Coast like this, and we've been saying this a couple of times this year, it's a little bit of a schedule loss, if we're being honest. It's a little bit of a schedule loss. Let me refresh the stream here because this stream has been buffering a little bit. All right, yeah, look at that. We're back into it. MSG. Gotta improve your streaming service, big dog. But yeah, we'll see how the second half plays out, and then, we'll sort of analyze it from there. Ollie said, appreciate the basketball IQ. Oh, come on, dog. We just talking basketball. Both sides. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Timberwolves going to start off with the ball. All right, here we go. Conley bringing it down. Both teams coming out with their starting 5. Alexander Walker in for the injured McDaniels. Edwards attacking out of the left wing, goes one-on-one against Grimes, gets to his spot at the foul line, pull-up jumper, knocks it down. Looks like Anthony Edwards is going to be super aggressive here in the second half. Let's see how the Knicks counteract that. Going to see a lot of Josh Hart, I would assume. Anthony Edwards tips the ball out of bounds. Brunson trying to hand it off to him, off to RJ. Edwards coming out super aggressive. Looked like he wants to grab this game by the throw and win it by himself. So Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his right off a Robinson screen. Pump fakes. Alexander Walker goes flying by. Brunson sets himself, puts it up, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Conley comes out with it. Hit ahead past Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Over to Towns. Walks into a 3. Straight away. Swishes it. And here comes the three-point shooting from Timberwolves. Leads up to 7. Knicks got to be ready here. Brunson bringing it down. Fakes the handoff to RJ. Now gets it over to RJ, over to Randall. Hands it off to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Alexander Walker chasing him. Coming to his right. Kicks it in the corner. RJ sets his feet. Fires from 3. Way off. Air ball. Come on, dog. Edwards has it up top. In and out dribble. Between the legs. Getting downhill. Attacking Grimes. Foul on Grimes. Knicks are going to have to respond here. Jamal Martin, what's up, big dog? Do you cover football games play-by-play? I don't, Martin. I like football. I don't like it enough to do a play-by-play of it. Also, I just don't think play-by-play of football is that much fun to do. A lot less action going on. Basketball is back and forth. I mean, you got to keep up with basketball. Football is just like, I'd be sitting here talking with you guys more than I would be calling the game. You know, like I just don't find that to be very fun. Edwards knocked down the first free throw, goes 2 for 2 at the line. 9-point game, 65-56. Knicks got to respond here. Timberwolves came out with a ton of energy. $10:43 to go. 9-point game. Timberwolves mounting some momentum here. Knicks got to get a score. Robinson hands it off to RJ. Pump fakes, driving it down to his right. Gets downhill, leaves it off for Robinson, turns it over. Not a good game from RJ tonight. I think I can confidently say RJ hasn't been very good tonight. And it's very disappointing with the way he got off to the season. 2 pretty mediocre games, and tonight's been pretty bad. Edwards off the pass, gets to the mid-range, pull-up jumper over Grimes, knocks down yet another one. And timeout from Tom Thibodeau as the lead balloons to 11, double-digit lead. Edwards looking to take over a little bit. And the Knicks not getting much. Marley said, I see JB going off soon. I mean, they're going to need a big game from one of their 3. It's not going to be RJ tonight. He has struggled mightily. Randall has a tough matchup between Towns and Gobert, finishing over them in the paint. And his 3-point shot hasn't really been there tonight. He's one. Has he hit 1? He's 1 for 4. So it could be Randall. And then you have Brunson, who's 4 for 10 now for 14 points. But yeah, I guess Brunson would be the one to go off tonight. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. And then like we said before, you're going to need your shooters to start knocking down shots. RJ is now 3 for 11. It's looked a little rough. 11.6 boards. You know, the guy I might sub in for RJ is DiVincenzo. Obviously, you want Josh Hart out there. But DiVincenzo and Grimes out there together, maybe you could start running these lineups where you're spreading the court out super wide for Brunson to operate one-on-one. I don't know. You might need some shooting out there, is all I'm saying. And if RJ is not going to be playing, is going to be playing this poorly, it's not your night. It's not your night. Let's go home. Let's reset for RJ. That's where I'm at with him right now after what I've seen to start the second half. But we know RJ's a bounce-back player. He can come out in this next timeout and just score like 3 baskets in a row. So it's not like that. All I'm saying is it's not great. Obviously, you want to play through Brunson and Randall here. And that's sort of where I think they should go coming out of this timeout. Because an 11-point game can easily balloon to 40. An 11-point game can easily balloon to 20. And the next thing you know, you're desperate and you're tired and you're on the road and it's the end of your 5-game road trip and you're just like, screw it. Let's go home. We're throwing in the white flag early. So, and this team never throws in the white flag, so I'm not anticipating that. But they got to pick it up here because the Timberwolves came out ready to close this one out here in the second half, and the Knicks need to respond. 10:23 to go here in the third quarter. All right, here we go. They give it a little standing ovation to Wally Szczerbiak, who's calling the game tonight. Well deserved. Appreciate Wally. All right, let's get back to it. Brunson bringing it down. Alexander Walker applying full court pressure over to RJ. Fakes the handoff, driving it to his right, getting downhill, spins in the paint, kicks it out the Grimes, swing it over to Randall, catch and shoot, out of the corner for 3. Can't get it to go. Gobert with the rebound. And Edwards going to bring it down. Grimes going to pick him up, coming to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper over Grimes, can't get it to go. Gobert offensive rebound, leans in, puts it up with a hook shot, knocks it down over Robinson. And it's up to 13. Here we go, guys. Here we go. 11-0 run for the Timberwolves. Randall has it up top. Over to Robinson. Gobert almost came up with the steal. Back to Randall. Randall driving to his right, kicks it in the corner to RJ. Behind the back, around Edwards, leaves it in. Beautiful pass from RJ to Mitchell Robinson, who throws it down for 2. Finally taking the lid off the basket here in the second half. All right, Conley bringing it down. Brunson going to pick him up. Timberwolves are turning up the heat on defense here. How do the Knicks respond? Towns goes right past Randall. Air balls like a dunk attempt. Robinson contests him at the rim. I would be scared too if Robinson came over to contest me. But the ball flies right into the hands of Gobert, who gets hacked by RJ Barrett. Good foul from RJ. But Randall just letting Towns go right past him to the basket and then not getting in front of Gobert. Like, come on, dog. Like, I get it. You got blown by. It happens. But, like, go grab the rebound then. Just be like, oh, damn, I got blown by. Let me get to the paint. Come on. That's the kind of effort that drives me crazy about Randall. Pick it up. Pick it up. Gobert at the line, knocks down the first one. 9:15 to go. Karen, what's up, Karen? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good evening. Just got done listening to a close game between Denver and Detroit. Ooh. Who won that? Who won that? Let me go look real quick. I'm interested in Detroit. The Nuggets won it, so it didn't matter. Okay. Gobert misses the second one. It's 58-70. Brunson bringing it down. It's a 12-point game. Has it on the left wing. Crosses over to his right. Getting downhill. Gets fouled from behind. And it's going the other way. Another questionable call. Moving screen on RJ. So it's a moving screen on RJ after Brunson got stripped. Looked like it was going to be fouling the Timberwolves, but then these calls have been ridiculous. That's 4 fouls on RJ. Towns has it up top, over to Edwards, coming to his left, back to Towns, hesitation dribble, driving it to his right, getting downhill, lays it up. Mitchell Robinson swats it away with the left hand. Randall with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Hesitation dribble, driving it, kicks it out. RJ, right corner, puts up the 3, swishes it. Yes, sir. Beautiful, beautiful driving kick from Randall. Way to knock down the 3, RJ. And beautiful defense from Robinson to clean it up on the defensive end. Swats Karl-Anthony Towns at the basket. It's down to 9. Not bad, not bad. Knicks fighting back a little bit here. Let's get it a little bit closer. Edwards has it, coming to his left, downhill. Drives it in, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go. And one. And one on Randall. Come on, Knickerbockers. Come on. I can't do that. I just hit my microphone. Anthony Edwards being super aggressive right now. Didn't have a very good first half. And here he is kind of trying to take over here in the second half. And that's a conventional three-point play for Anthony Edwards. Knocking down the free throw. 73-61, it's back up to 12. Brunson bringing it down over to Grimes. Grimes has it up top, calmly guarding him. Over to Brunson on the left wing. Brunson spinning, in and out dribble, driving it to his left, stops, pivots, kicks it out to Randall. Corner 3, left corner 3, can't get it to go. Robinson tipping the ball to himself, it's up in the air, and he snatches it down, tries to get it out to somebody. Got held by the arm. Come on, call a foul, refs. Anthony Edwards bringing it down, turning on the Jets, kicks it in the corner. Wide open Conley, puts up the 3, knocks it down. Conley has been a sniper tonight, getting open 3s and rewarding his teammates, knocking them down. It's back up to 15. Not back up to 15. This is the largest lead, 15. Brunson bringing it down. Over to Randall. Randall has it up top. Towns guarding him. And a foul by Conley. He's holding Quentin Grimes, denying him the ball. They're finally going to give us a call. Kenny said the Hornets beat the Celtics in overtime. Nice. Nice. Now, if we can pick up a win, that would be nice. Look at that. We beat the Hornets twice, and then the Celtics lose to them. Come on. Brunson bringing it down, step back, puts up the 3 over Alexander Walker, knocks it down. Tough move from Brunson. Back down to 12. Come on. Keep it close, and then we can make a run. Edwards bringing it down, coming around a double. Gobert town screen, in and out dribble. Grimes sticking with him. He's got it in the post. Backing him in. Backing him in. He's got it at the foul line. Stops, spins, kicks it out. Troy Brown Jr. for 3. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebounds. Tipped up onto the rim. Mitchell Robinson snatches the rebound. Thank goodness. Here we come. Randall bringing it down the other way. Coming to his right. Getting downhill, takes the foul call, throws it up at the basket. And the ball goes over the backboard, but Randall going to the line for 2. Thank you, Randall. Way to be aggressive. Get to the line. Knock down these free throws now, big dog. Come on. They can't guard you. Get to the point. Big Rud checking in. Big Rud checking in. Timberwolves trying to pull away here. Knicks fighting back a little bit. It's a 12-point game. Randall's at the free throw line for 2. 6:54 to go. And Randall misses the first one. Big Randall. Dog. Come on, big dog. He's got one more coming. Knock down this one. Come on. Give me at least one. At least one, big dog. It's up, and it's in. There we go. At least one. At least one. Thank you. Come on. We won 2, but at least one. All right, here we come. Alexander Walker bringing it down. Brunson guarding him, coming to his left. Trying to feed Towns in the post. Randall, good denial. Towns has to catch it by the half-court line. Hands it off to Edwards, coming to his left. Getting downhill, goes to the foul line. Floater, can't get it to go. And Gobert's right there for the putback dunk. Mitchell Robinson has to come out and help on the floater attempt. Leaves Gobert open for the offensive rebound. Brunson has it up top by the half-court line. Alexander Walker guarding him, coming to his right. Pull-up 3 again. Can't get it to go. Gobert clears with a rebound. Edwards bringing it down. Grimes guarding him. Coming to his right around the double screen. Gobert and Towns again. Down to his right hand. Getting downhill. Cross-court pass in the corner. Alexander Walker, pump fake. Brunson goes for it. Alexander Walker, cross-court pass. Brown Jr. driving it in. Goes to a floater. Comes up short. Randall clears with a rebound of his own. Driving it down. A lot of contact right now. Now Randall clears. Getting ahead of steam. Driving it down. A little bully ball, leaves it off for Robinson, goes up, gets blocked by Gobert. Robinson with his own offensive rebound. They swing it around. Josh Hart in the corner. Quentin Grimes catch and shoot out of the corner. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound again. And Gobert able to grab it. And then they call a foul on Randall. Come on with these cheap little ticky-tack fouls. The Knicks are getting hacked on the other end as well. You know me. I almost never bring up the refs. I hate talking about referees. Because it doesn't matter. You got to play well in order to win the basketball game, and the refs normally aren't going to dictate the game. But these calls have been trash tonight. Trash. 78-65. Tom Thibodeau's going to challenge it. That's how terrible that foul call was. These refs have been terrible tonight. Terrible. Starting to sound like Charles Barkley. They've been terrible. Big Rud said if you're going to split the free throws, best to make the second one to prevent a fast break. True. True. Fantastic point. We'll start emphasizing that as well. Ah, man. You know me, guys. I never complain about referees. Never complain about the officiating unless it's evident that it is bad, which is rare. It's pretty rare for the officiating to be so bad that you feel like you're getting shysted a little bit. Tonight it feels a little bit like that. It feels like the Knicks are not getting the benefit of the whistle. And I don't think the refs are doing it on purpose or anything like that. I'm not trying to start any conspiracy theories. All I'm saying is that it's not been a very good officiated game at all, in the least bit. There have been questionable calls all night, but most of them have gone against the Knicks. And when they're playing on the road, and I'm going to keep harping on this all night, they've been playing on the road. It's a 5-game road trip. It's the last one. They're in the West Coast, traveling all the way to Minnesota. They're already tired. They're getting guys back from injury. They're going up against a really solid defense. And then they're also not getting the benefit of the whistle at all? Come on. On either end. Like, there was that questionable moving screen call on RJ Barrett where Brunson rejects the screen, goes the other way, doesn't even use RJ's screen, crosses over the other way, rejects the screen, and yet they still call the moving screen on RJ. It's like, come on, what? Come on. Like, he doesn't extend out. He's just standing there like this, and then he rejects the screen, and RJ releases and goes the other way, and then they call a moving screen. Come on. Moisty Towlett said, is this an NBA Finals preview? I mean, you want the biased answer or the real answer? Because the biased answer is, of course. It's of course the Knicks are going to the finals. The real answer is absolutely not. Neither of these teams are making it to the finals. All right, come on, Knicks. 13-point game. Let's see what this call is. After the challenge. See what it is. The challenge is successful. Thank you. All right, here we come. So no foul call, but the Timberwolves get the ball back. Anthony Edwards driving it down to his left, spins in the paint, lays it up with the right hand. Beautiful move from Edwards. Jeez Louise, that was a gorgeous move from Edwards. It's back up to 15. Brunson has it up top. Alexander Walker guarding him. Over to Robinson. Over to Randall. Back to Robinson. Brunson gets the handoff from Robinson. Kicks it in the corner to Hart. Back to Brunson. Over to Randall. Randall quickly attacks Naj Reid off the dribble and a foul on Naj Reid up top. No shot for Randall, but it's a foul up top. About 5 minutes to go. About 5 minutes to go. A little over 5 minutes. 80 to 65. Moisty Towlets, which of RJ's traits are more troublesome, being left-handed or being Canadian? Left-handed. I prefer my players to be right-handed personally. Randall driving it in on Naj Reid, takes the contact, no foul call, gets his own offensive rebound, pump fakes, puts it up again. Beautiful, tough move from Randall. Love to see Randall being aggressive in the paint like that. 13. Come on, Knicks. Get it within 10 going into the fourth quarter. It's a new game. Edwards has it up top. Josh Hart guarding him. Harnstein also checks in for Robinson. Over to Alexander Walker. Cross-court pass. Naj Reid in the corner. Trying to take Randall off the dribble. Coming to his right. Up top to Alexander Walker. Coming to his left off a Gobert screen. Puts it up over Harnstein. Comes up short. Long rebound. Goes back to Alexander Walker. Falls down. Gets it over to Gobert, who throws it down easily along the baseline. 50-50 balls going to Minnesota so far. In this second half, Brunson has it. Up top, driving it. Kicks it over to Josh Hart. Swings it over to Randall. Hands it off to Quickly. Coming to his left, getting downhill. Stops. Kicks it out to Hart. Left wing. Puts up the three. Way off. Harnstein fighting for the rebound. Gobert snatches it. Here comes Minnesota. 4 minutes to go. Troy Brown Jr. bringing it down. He got it on the right wing. Josh Hart guarding him. Over to Naj Reid. Hands it off to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Puts up the three over Harnstein. Swishes it. And it's getting a little out of hand. It's up to 18. 85 to 67. Excuse me. I got the score wrong. 85 to 67. Randall has it up top. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff to Quickly. Keeps it. Has it on the left wing. Putting Naj Reid in the post. Going one-on-one. Backing him down. Backing him down. Leans in. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off to Harnstein. Harnstein and Josh Hart were in the same spot. Harnstein looked like he got hit. No foul call. Throws it up at the basket. Wild shot. Anthony Edwards bringing it down. Spins. Puts it up. Gets knocked out of bounds. Going back to the Knicks. A lot of ton of contact there on the Edwards layup too. Both sides complaining. When both sides are complaining, now both sides are usually complaining all night, but when both sides are complaining like this, you know it's not a well-officiated game. DiVincenzo checks in here. It's an 18-point game. 3:19 to go here in the third quarter. The Knicks have DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Emmanuel Quickly, and Isaiah Harnstein in. Naj Reid catches left wing, puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Off of Troy Brown Jr. going to the Knicks. 3:11 to go. 18-point game. Come on, Knicks. Start building some momentum. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it on the right wing. Alexander Walker guarding him. Backing him down, coming to his left. Over to Josh Hart. Swings over to Quickly in the corner. Sets his feet. Fires from three. Rims in and out. Quick. We need you quick. Where are you, big dog? Anthony Edwards has it. Coming to his left. Hesitation dribble. Coming to his left again. Goes up. Takes the contact. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Harnstein can't grab it. Falls back into the hands of Edwards. Naj Reid pump fakes. Kicks it out to nobody. DiVincenzo tips the ball out of bounds, though, so it's going back to the Timberwolves. 2:40 to go. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock for the Timberwolves. Towns checks in for Edwards here. Edwards, fantastic third quarter. Extended this lead for the Timberwolves here. Naj Reid has it, left wing. They don't come out to contest him. He puts up the three and he swishes this one. You could feel that one was going to go in. Hartenstein way too late closing out on him. He's going to knock it down eventually. It's a 21-point game. It's looking rough. Quickly has it on the right wing, coming down, gets to the baseline, pump fakes, kicks it out DiVincenzo. He pump fakes. He's not trusting his three right now. Drives it in, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Swings it over to Brunson. Brunson's got to attack. He's going to go one-on-one. Step back, over to Josh Hart. Driving it to his left, getting downhill, spins in the paint. Flip shot, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Hartenstein tips it. Over to Josh Hart. He has it. Pump fake. He's going to bring it out over to DiVincenzo. Left wing three. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein fighting for the rebound again, and a foul on Naj Reid. At least they're fighting. They can't get anything to go. I warned you guys about this at halftime. Their legs just could go dead here in the second half. That's what happens at the end of road trips like this, especially when you've been on the East Coast and then your last game of a road trip is on the West Coast. Hartenstein trying to get in, kicks it out to Josh Hart, leaves it off quickly on the left wing. Quickly has it. Coming to his left. Going along the baseline, little baseline mid-range pull-up jumper. Rims halfway down, rims in and out. Can't get it to go. Another miss for Quickly. Anderson bringing it down. Has it on the right wing. Brunson picks him up on the mismatch. Leaves it, throws. Oh, good defense from Hart. Tips the pass away. Hit a head pass to Quickly. He's got an easy layup. All right, there's an easy one. It's down to 19. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Build some momentum going into the fourth, Knicks. Come on. Game's not over. Not with three-point shooting the way it goes in this league, in modern-day basketball. Kale Alexander-Walker, mid-range pull-up jumper, knocks it down on Hartenstein. There's just not a lot of defensive intensity right now from the Knicks. The Timberwolves look very, very comfortable. 90-69. DiVincenzo has it on the left wing, driving it down, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it on the right wing. Over to Quickly on the left wing. Quickly driving it down to his right hand, takes the foul call. Floater. Another in-and-out shot for Quickly. He got the foul call. So he's going to the foul line, but the floater rims in and out halfway down and it pops back out. Juan Ayala, welcome. This one's a loss, possibly. Looking very likely. But you never know. Like I said, three-point shooting in this league, kind of crazy. And the Knicks could just kind of heat up in the fourth quarter here. But the way the Timberwolves play defense, it's very unlikely. But you never say never. They still got 13 minutes of basketball left. Quickly's at the line for two, knocks down the first one. Back down to 20, 70 to 90. Saggy Salamander said, I heard the Timberwolves hired Phil, that guy, as a strength coach. Yeah. Come on, dog. You got to be better than that. Quickly, he's got one more free throw coming. Quickly goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It's down to 19, guys. 19. 19 is in 20. We'll see what they got going on. Milton bringing it down. Hands it off to Alexander Walker. Over to Anderson. Hands it back off to Walker. Back to Anderson. Anderson has it up top. Josh Hart guarding him. Back to Troy Brown Jr. who swishes the right wing three. Again, the Timberwolves look very comfortable out there. But when the lead balloons like this, it's very easy to just, with no worries in the world, rise up and fire from the perimeter. Starting to knock down shots, even contested shots. Quickly coming to his left off a Hartenstein screen, steps back, pump fakes, now drives it in, gets the foul call. Can get another floater to go for Quickly, but he's going to the foul line for two. Two more. Quickly starting to get the whistle, a better whistle here in the second half. He got a terrible whistle in the first half, but a little too late. A little too late. Marley said, games like this is when IQ needs to step up. Yeah, I mean, somebody needs to step up, right? I mean, we got four guys who we trust to be scorers for us. We got four of them, right? We got Brunson, obviously, as our one. We got like Randall and RJ kind of switch off as the two, but Randall, RJ, and Quickly off the bench as our sixth man, as guys who can create shots for themselves, create shots for the teammates, and who we expect to, at any given night, go off for a 20, 25-point game. With three of them struggling tonight, it's tough to win on any given night, whether the shooting is there or not. Quickly knocks down both free throws. Anderson gets the pass, driving it down, kicks it out. Shake Milton wide open for three straight away. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Hartenstein comes out with it. 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's a 20-point game. Come on, Knicks. RJ has it up top, who's checked back in. with his 4 fouls. Driving it to his right on the right wing, in and out dribble, driving it to his left, takes the contact, can't finish with the left hand. Harnstein keeps it alive over to DiVincenzo, who lays it up and in. It's an 18-point game, so they're going to go in under 20 going into the fourth quarter. 75-93. Again, nothing is impossible, but do we feel great about this? No, we don't. RJ did get hit there on the wrist on the layup attempt from Towns. Again, it's not been a very well-officiated game, but at the same time, got to start knocking down shots. Like, it is what it is. The officials aren't keeping the Knicks from not knocking down these open looks that they're getting. So, and also the defense has to tick up. But let's go through the box score real quick, because other than Brunson's first quarter, pretty much, hasn't been great. Let's see, the box score. So Randall, 6 for 15, 15 points. Brunson, 5 for 12, 17 points. RJ, 4 for 13, 14 points. Brunson has 6 assists. RJ with 1, Randall with 1. Grimes has not scored. He's 0 for 3 from 3. Quickly with 12 off the bench, but he's 3 for 11. Started to get it going a little bit here, but has yet to hit a 3. And the Knicks overall are 8 for 32 from 3 for 25%. 25%. Not going to cut it in an NBA game. The Timberwolves, on the other end, started to heat up a little bit. 9 for 24 from 3 themselves. They're at 38%, 37.5. So, you know, starting to heat up a little bit. And then it was really just Anthony Edwards just kind of taking over there. 6 for 15 now for 15 points, but scored 11 of his 15 points there in the third quarter. So unless the Knicks can make some magic happen here in the fourth and start to build some momentum, hopefully a couple of these guys for the Knicks can get hot. I'm looking at DiVincenzo. I'm looking at Quickly, maybe RJ, Brunson, Randall. One of them, I'm naming all these guys. Can one of them get it going? Like even Brunson, who got off to a really good first quarter, is still stuck at 17. He's only hit 1 3 since then. And it's tough to do it all by yourself. I get it, but at the same time, like, that's what leaders do. Look at Anthony Edwards. It was a close game, and he said, screw it, I'm stepping up, I'm doing my thing. And tonight, it hasn't been Brunson's night for the most part. All right. Quickly has it up top, coming to his right. Pull up deep 3 around the Harnstein screen. Knocks it down. There we go. That's a good start. That's how you start the quarter. I never reset the timer. Love to see it. Love to see it quick. Here we go. Conley has it up top. Over to Towns. Towns has it on the left wing. Harnstein guarding him on the perimeter. Towns going one-on-one, driving it to his left. Takes the contact, puts the floater up. Foul on Harnstein. Towns going to the line for 2. That's a pretty minimal contact foul. Again, don't harp on the refs too much, but like if that's a foul, some of the RJ drives a foul, a lot of the Randall drives are fouls. So, you know, what are we doing here? But here we are. Towns at the line for 2 free throws. It is a 15-point game after the Quickly 3. Towns is a very good free throw shooter. And he misses the first one. Way to jinx him. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm here all night. Oh, man. Towns has one more coming to him. If we can get another miss and then a score, and then all of a sudden it's down to 13-12, you know, Towns, but converts on the second free throw because he's a very good free throw shooter. Quickly bringing it down. So we got Quickly, RJ, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, and Isaiah Harnstein. DiVincenzo has it up top. Over to Harnstein. RJ steals the pass from Harnstein. And it's out of bounds off of RJ. Weird play. Wish we got a replay of that. That was just awkward. Towns has it on the left wing. Driving it in on Harnstein. Stops, pivots, spins. Good defense from Harnstein. Feeds. Milton cutting down the lane. RJ, terrible defense. Len Milton get wide open for a little floater there. Quickly has it up top. Coming to his left. Anthony Edwards guarding him, getting downhill at the foul line. A little step back, a little fadeaway, can't get it to go. Long rebound. And Kyle Anderson with the rebound over to Anthony Edwards, kicks it in the corner to Conley. Pump fakes, back to Edwards, spots up, wide open for three, can't get it to go. RJ with the rebound. Forgot to credit the Timberwolves with the 2. 78 to 96. RJ getting downhill, gets stripped by Towns. Terrible game from RJ. That's 5,000 RJ. Terrible game from RJ. Not even bad. Terrible game from RJ. And you know I'm RJ's my guy. RJ's my guy. RJ got fouled, cut into the basket. They just showed the replay on the awkward play between he and Hartenstein. And they didn't call it. But that's 5,000 RJ, and he sits down as Randall checks in for him. Anthony Edwards knocks down the free throw, which was a clear path foul from RJ, transition take foul from RJ, I think it was. So now it's 19, back up to 19. Conley bringing it down, coming to his left, up top to Towns. Towns has it, quickly guarding him, driving it down, gets it over to Conley, and it's a foul on Karl Anthony Towns as he hit Hartenstein in the face trying to pass it to Conley. 10:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's not looking great for the Knicks. Not building a ton of momentum here. It's another awkward call from the refs there. I mean, it's pretty incidental contact, but went our way, so I guess we'll take it. Quickly off the handoff from Randall. Brings it down, gets it in the Randall in the post. Anderson guarding Randall. Got it by the foul line, takes a tough dribble. And it's a jump ball between Randall and Anderson. So I guess it's not a jump ball. They're going to show the replay here. I mean, this has been a really sloppy game overall. Even the commentators are getting in on the refs here. Hartenstein kind of hits Towns in the face. The crowd's getting into it. It's not a pretty game, everybody. Milton has it up top, driving it to his left around the Towns screen over to Anderson. Anderson has it up top, hands it off to Edwards, coming to his left around the handoff. Snake in the pick and roll. Getting to the baseline, he's got quickly in the post. Hartenstein comes to help. They tried to feed the Towns. DiVincenzo picks it off. He's come in, leaves it off for Josh Hart, drives it in, lays it up and in. Nice play from the Knicks. Okay. 17. Okay. Can we get it a little bit lower, guys? Can we string together some stops here? Conley has it up top, coming to his left around the Towns screen. Over to Towns. Oh, goes right into Hartenstein's chest. They wave off the Towns back at Towns. Getting super aggressive with Hartenstein. When Mike Breen, I was sorry guys, I was so quiet there. I was listening to Mike Breen is now commentating on the refs having a difficult night. When Mike Breen commentates on the refs, it's bad. Conley has it up top, kicks it to Towns, driving it in on Robinson, steps back, kicks it out. Conley, they swing it around. Milton, left wing three, can't get it to go. Brunson comes flying for the rebound, who checks in. We got Brunson, Hart, Randall, Robinson, and DiVincenzo. Brunson driving it to his right, getting downhill. One-legged goofy shot, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo fights for the offensive rebound, is bringing it out. Over to Randall. Randall has it, kicks it out. Josh Hart, left wing, wide up. Come on, you got to shoot something, Josh Hart. You're going to piss me off, man. Randall has it up top. Towns guarding him, driving it to his left, takes the contact, puts the floater up. It's blocked, but foul on Towns. 8:42 to go. It's 80-97 with Randall going to the line for 2 free throws. And gut it to 15. Come on, Randall. Handle your business. Knock down these 2. And he misses the first one again. I'm going to throw this microphone through the window, Randall. He's 2 for 5 from the free throw line. My guy. You're a professional basketball player, my guy. Oh, my goodness. From the free throw line, Randall's 2 for 5. Yeah. I just had to make sure I had to double check. Randall rattles in the second one. I'm done giving you the benefit of the doubt. You're too good of a basketball player to be 3 for 6 right now. Come on. Shooting 50% from the free throw line. Not good enough. Edwards has it on the left wing. It's a 16-point game. Over to Conley. Conley coming to his left. Takes the contact from DiVincenzo. Throws it up at the basket. Let's see if it's on the floor or it's in the act of shooting. Sanga Waldron. What's up, Sanga? It's not pretty tonight. It's not pretty tonight. Edwards has it up top. Grimes guarding him. Grimes is in with DiVincenzo, Randall, Brunson, Robinson. Milton has it. Coming to his left. Moving screen on Naj Reid. And now Naj Reid is frustrated. Brunson bringing it down. Trying to push the pace. Not giving the Timberwolves time to rest. Coming to his right off a Robinson screen. Getting downhill. Low, in the paint. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Knocks it down. There we go. 14-point game. Timberwolves going to call a timeout. Like I said, you never know, but you got to knock down shots. And with DiVincenzo and Grimes out there, you can open up the floor a little bit. You're going to sacrifice a little bit on size. But he's got Robinson and Randall in there. So, I guess, come on. Sanga said, all good, we need a hot hand. Yeah, we definitely need a hot hand. We need somebody to get it going. Preferably at least 2 guys, but we need somebody to get it going. Juan Ayala said Brunson needs to take over the game. Yeah, with Anthony Edwards stepping up in that third quarter and taking over that third quarter and giving them that 18, 20-point lead, this is when Brunson needs to say, oh, I was also on the FIBA team. I was also a captain of that team. I'm also one of the best fourth quarter players in the NBA. I'm going to step up and take this game over and force you back into the game. Right now, Towns and Edwards both sitting out. So maybe Brunson can start mounting this comeback. Chris Finch, the Timberwolves head coach, clearly saw the momentum starting to shift a little bit and the frustration of his players. Smart timeout from the Timberwolves. Hopefully, the Knicks can come out and keep this momentum going and start staging a bit of a comeback here. $14 is not insurmountable with 8 minutes to go. It's not insurmountable. It's not impossible. I'm pacing a lot. Can you guys tell I'm nervous? You need the Knicks to start playing well. So, it's a tough schedule. They got a holiday coming up. They've been on the West Coast this road trip. I've been harping on it all night. I'm sure they're exhausted. I'm sure they're tired. I'm sure they miss their families. I'm sure they miss their beds. They just want to get home. But you're a professional. You're getting paid millions of dollars. You got a job to do tonight. You got 7 minutes. You got 8 minutes to pull out this 14-point comeback. So here you go. And I love where Tibbs is going with the DiVincenzo Grimes lineup. I called this coming out of halftime that you might want to start spreading the court out a little bit, especially if RJ and Randall are going to be struggling the way they are. And if you're going to be relying on Brunson to do a lot of one-on-one action coming here, especially here in the fourth quarter. I was calling it at halftime, but with DiVincenzo and Grimes out there, those are 2 guys you can't really leave. You know, Josh Hart had an open look from the left wing and didn't take it. And the defense didn't even close out on him hard. He just didn't want to take the 3. And it drives me crazy. All right, come on. All right, here we come. Conley bring it down over to Edwards, over to Towns up top. Back to Conley. They have their the Timberwolves have their starting 5 out there. Up top to Edwards, driving it to his right. Step back between the legs, leans in, lays it up. Can't gets it to go right over the outstretched hands of Mitchell Robinson. Beautiful move from Edwards. The seas just sort of parted for him there. 7:30 to go. Back up to 16. Brunson hands it off to Randall. Randall driving it down to his left, kicks it out to Grimes. Corner three, can't get it to go. Good box out from Gobert and Robinson. Robinson almost tips it away. Anthony Edwards there, but keep it. Right wing pull up three in transition. Knocks it down. They cut it down to 14, and just like that, it's back up to 19. 5 quick points for Anthony Edwards all by himself. Brunson has it up top. Driving it to his right around the Robinson screen. Takes the contact, foul. Can't get the shot to go, but he's going to the line for 2. 7:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. Juan said Edwards is nasty. Very nasty. Very, very disgusting. He's fantastic. He's making that leap this year. That star leap. So Brunson has it at the free throw line and got it to 17. Knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Come on, JB, handle your business. And Brunson knocks down the second one. Thank you, JB. Handle your business at the line like a true professional. I'm going to need Randall to wake up a little bit and start knocking down his free throws. I'm going to need him to stay aggressive, though, and keep getting to the line. Conley has it, bringing it down over to Edwards up top. Grimes guarding him, driving it to his left, splits the pick and roll around Robinson, almost loses it, picks it back up. Grimes sticking with him. Edwards going one-on-one between the legs, puts up the three over Grimes, airballs it. Great defense from the Knicks there. Wild play from Edwards, a little heat check shot. 6:49 to go. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top. Alexander Walker sticking to him. Over to DiVincenzo on the right wing. Driving it to his right, stepping back, coming to his left, gets around, throws the lob. Mitchell Robinson throws it down. Big aggressive move from Mitchell Robinson. Beautiful lob pass from DiVincenzo. Way to work it around the screen. It's 15. Knicks still fighting. Still staying in it. Gobert had on the handoff to Conley. Conley goes under the basket. Pulls it back out. Robinson forced to switch onto him. They throw it inside to Gobert. And fouled by DiVincenzo on the entry pass. 6:09 to go. Only half of the fourth quarter remaining. Gobert's at the line for 2. They're in the bonus. Misses the first one. Missed free throws. Very important. If you're going to mount the comeback, you need your opponent to miss free throws. Gobert misses one. He's got one more coming. It is a 15-point lead. And Gobert misses 2. You need missed free throws if you're going to mount the comeback. Randall bringing it down. 6 minutes to go. Hands it off to Grimes. Grimes coming to his left. Pocket pass to Randall. Driving it down right into Towns. And a blocking foul on Towns. We'll take it. I don't know about the call, but we'll take it. Randall going to the line for 2. 102 to 87. Randall knocks down the first free throw. You need opponents missing free throws, and you need to knock down free throws. Here we go. We got one more coming. Can cut it to 13. Much more manageable with 6 minutes to go. 13-point lead is a little bit of nothing. Randall goes 2 for 2 at the line. There we go, Randall. We were asking you to hit free throws. You finally hit 2 free throws in a row. Here we go. Conley bringing it down. Need a good defensive stop here. Conley has it up top, coming to his left. And they're hacking a Gobert. Mitchell Robinson fouls Gobert, sending him to the free throw line. Wow, interesting. Frisbee Champ said it's Ant-Man time. I mean, it's been Ant-Man time this whole second half. He's stepped up and killed us. Refs are discussing something. Come on. They're doing hack or Gobert. They're sending Gobert to the line. I don't know what the officials are talking about. These officials have been terrible all night. They don't know what's going on. It's getting very frustrating. So Gobert's at the free throw line tonight. He's 1 for 5. He's 60% on the season. So statistically, he should hit this next one. And he knocks down the first one. Told you. He's got one more coming. It's a 14-point lead right now. Gobert can push it to 15. Comes up short. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Yes, sir. Here we come. DiVincenzo pushing the pace, bringing it down the other way. Ant-Man guarding him. Getting downhill. Goes to the floater. Gets fouled. DiVincenzo going to the line for 2. Knicks stopping the clock. Getting to the free throw line. The refs are trying to clean it up a little bit. It was a very physical first half where they barely called fouls. Starting to call fouls now. DiVincenzo at the free throw line. Knocks down the first one. It's a 13-point game. Can cut it to 12. Can cut it to 12. 12, very manageable. 5:46 to go. About half of the fourth quarter remaining. They take Gobert out. They're not going to allow him to hack a Gobert. Towns trying to keep Mitchell Robinson off the glass is going to be interesting. We'll see how that works out. He and Mitch to dominate this matchup right now. DiVincenzo goes 2 for 2 at the line. Cuts it to 12. Cuts it to 12. They got Gobert out of the game. Ant-Man bringing it down. Coming to his left. Hands it off Alexander Walker. Over to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Left wing. Coming to his right around the Anderson screen. Inside. Beautiful pass. And Mitchell Robinson fouls him from behind and one. So all the good fortune the Knicks had built up just dies right there. Beautiful pass from Ant-Man to Anderson. Anderson lays it up and in and one. Bad foul from Mitchell Robinson from behind. Bad pass. Anderson's at the line for one more. 14-point game, can push it back up to 15. And he does just that. Brunson bringing it down. Fakes the handoff, now gets it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo has it up top, driving it to his right. Goes to a floater around Towns. Towns with a big block and a foul on DiVincenzo. Come on, dog. So it's a foul on DiVincenzo, 5:18 to go. They're in the bonus, so they're going to the foul line. Don't love that play from DiVincenzo there. I get trying to attack Towns, who's not much of a rim protector, but you don't really have the angle there. I don't know. He's just trying to make a play, I guess. But it's a 15-point game. Towns at the line. He can push it to 17. He's a very good free throw shooter. Knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Push it to, what is that? 16? 17? He's got one more coming. It's up. And knocks it down. So back up to 17. 5:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left, snakes the pick and roll, step back, foul line, ready to pull up jumper, knocks it down. Knicks trying to get some quick scores, which is what you need to do in a comeback. It's just not looking great. It's a 15-point game. Grimes guarding Edwards. Edwards coming to his left around the Conley screen. Robinson switches onto him, step back, pull up three. Robinson blocks it. Brunson with the rebound. Over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo pushing the other way. Randall going right at Towns. Takes the foul. It's a foul on Towns. The Knicks had the tip. The Knicks tipped it up and in. Didn't matter. Because Randall's going to the line for 2. It's a foul on Towns. How many fouls does Towns have now? Feel like it's starting to... It's 5 fouls on Towns. 1 more before he fouls out. Frisbee champ, that's a sick hoodie, can't lie, even as a Wolves fan. It is nice, right? It is pretty fire. I've been getting... Randall misses a free throw. Come on, dog. I've been getting compliments on the hoodie for a while. It's a fire hoodie. Fire hoodie. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Frisbee champ. Even as a Wolves fan, you can appreciate solid merch. Appreciate you. Randall has 1 more coming and knocks down the second free throw. You needed 2. It's a 14-point game, 4:40 to go. Conley bring it down. DiVincenzo trying to apply full court pressure. Conley has it up top. Over to Towns, left wing, spots up, puts up the 3 over Robinson, knocks it down. That's a bit of a dagger. It's a bit of a dagger. And the Knicks throw it away. I didn't even notice it. They just threw it away. Anthony Edwards comes down, throws it down. That's pretty much off. That's pretty much going to be it. It's back up to 19, 94, 113. Knicks were starting to try and mount the comeback, trying to build some momentum. But 2, Towns, open 3 on the left wing, knocks it down over a light contest from Robinson. DiVincenzo pump fakes. Up top, Grimes, straightaway 3. Can't get it to go. Randall offensive rebound. Foul on the floor. Foul on Anderson. Knicks refuse to give up, but it's not going to work out for them tonight. We're under 4 minutes to go. 113-94. It's a 19-point game. Juan, hoodie off the hook. It is a fire hoodie. I appreciate the compliments on the merch. It was a gift, and I'm going to keep saying it. I literally only wear this stream on hoodie when I turn the camera on and I stand in front of you guys because I refuse to get it dirty in any way or form. This hoodie does not leave the house. This hoodie does not leave this room. The only time this hoodie leaves this room is when I go to wash it. That's it. After I'm done washing it, I bring it right back to the room. And the only time I wear it is when the camera's going on for a stream. That's it. That's how much I love this hoodie. Not messing it up for nothing. Randall goes 2 for 2 at the line. Back down to 17. Conley, triple pull-up 3. Straight away. Can't get it to go. Robinson clears with the rebound. Randall's going to bring it down. Put your head down, Randall. Get to the basket. Take some contact. Loose ball. Randall able to pick it up. Now he's driving it down. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off for Mitchell Robinson. Loses it. That's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. The game is over. We're done here. We're just winding down the clock now. There is no chance for a comeback. Not the way the Knicks are playing. It's absolutely disgusting. Not even going to lie. Towns has it up top. Over to Edwards. Edwards coming to his left. Grimes guarding him. Pocket pass. Towns puts up the floater. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. It's a bunch of whistles. Wompback Doodle. What's up, big dog? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Tough game, yeah. T-Wolves have finally figured it out. They're legit. They are. Ended up being a pretty disappointing game, even with McDaniels getting hurt earlier in the game. But, I mean, I've said it before. It's not an excuse, but you got to give the context of the Knicks were on a 5-game road trip. RJ and Grimes just getting back from injuries, clearly not being in rhythm. Both of them had pretty bad games, respectively, comparatively to what they are expected to do for the team. Towns knocks down the first free throw. And you're just not going to win. Randall also struggled a little bit. Brunson, for the most part, has been fine. Had a really good first quarter since then. Hasn't really done much. Robinson played his role. He played well. Brunson driving it down. Takes some contact from Towns. It's a foul on Towns. He's fouled out. That's it. Doesn't matter, though. It's 3 minutes to go. Brunson going to the line as the Knicks are in the bonus. Timberwolves also knocked down the next free throw. Juice from 2K said, well, I'm headed out of the Spurs stadium. Big L for the Spurs, really. They've been taking a lot of those this year. Juan said, the missed free throws kill us all the damn time. Don't understand how a pro can miss the easiest shot to make. There's some guys who understand it, like Mitchell Robinson's just not a good free throw shooter. It is what it is. We take the good with the bad with Big Mitch. 50% free throw shooter. We'll take 1 out of 2 from him every time. Guys like Randall should be at least a 75 3-point shooter. You knock down threes, you knock down contested mid-range twos, you take contact with the paint, you knock them down. You need to be a better free throw shooter. Randall has no excuse for not being at least a 75% free throw shooter. Missed a ton tonight. I'm with you. You can't be a professional, especially a perimeter player, a professional who's as good on the perimeter as these guys are, and then not be good free throw shooters. And I don't think I agree with you, Juan, but I don't think the free throws killed us today. Maybe on the comeback. You're right on the comeback. The free throws killed us. You're not making a comeback unless you're hitting all your free throws. And some luck, obviously. And then your perimeter shots. But it's more like the Knicks were tired. They had dead legs. The Timberwolves killed. Anthony Edwards took over in the second half. They had no answers for him. And then nobody could really match him on the Knicks side. RJ, terrible game. Randall didn't have a very good game. Brunson, aside from the first quarter, was like, eh. So, you know, you could chalk it up as like a schedule. Like, you know, the Knicks have had a very tough start to the season in terms of their strength schedule and the teams they played and their like the schedule overall in terms of like the times in which they play. 4 back-to-backs, 2 of them on the road, 2 road back-to-backs, where both games were on the road. Terrible, terrible scheduling for the Knicks so far to start this year. I'm hoping that as we get past this, we start to get to the easier part of the schedule, and they start to catch some breaks, and they can go on a bit of a run as the season goes on. But for now, for me, it's all about survival. Survive, Knicks, and survive. Stay a couple of games above 500 as we get further into the year, and then hopefully around the All-Star break is when you could start to heat up and make your run. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. One Back Doodle said, it's been a while. What's going on? I mean, not much. You know what we do. We're here for every Knick game every season. Of course, you're always welcome to join us, One Back. Love having you in stream. Love talking to you. But it's been fun. I mean, the Knicks, you know, off to one of their best starts since the 2012-2013 season. So at least we're getting to call a lot more wins than losses. That's always fun. Frisbee Champ, the T-Wolves fan. What's up, big dog? I think we can all appreciate the Warriors dynasty is over. True. You know, it would have been a lot more enjoyable dynasty if KD never extends it the way it did. And maybe it's not a dynasty if he doesn't. But yeah, I'm happy it's over. Happy we can kind of move on and see some other teams start to compete in the West. Maybe the Denver dynasty starts up. You never know. You never know. Maybe this Anthony Edwards thing turns like super real and a T-Wolves dynasty grows. You never know. You never know. You never know where these things turn out. You know, maybe Jaden McDaniels takes a step and he becomes a perennial all-star. Again, you never know. We know what Towns is capable of. Maybe he finally fully buys in and accepts his role as the second-ish option. But, you know, without your guys playing well, you really got no chance against a team like the Timberwolves. You really don't. Head King said, turn out the lights. One Back Dude said, Knicks need to use the Steve Nash drill. I mean, it's really just, RJ's cleaned up his free throws. Brunson's knocking down his free throws. Quickly's knocking down his free throws. One Back Dude subscribe. Welcome back, big dog. Appreciate you. But RJ, he's cleaned up his free throw shooting. He's an 80% free throw shooter now. Brunson's knocked down his free throws. Quickly's knocking down his free throws. The only guys who are struggling are big men, Harnstein and Robinson, and Randall. And it's like, come on, dog. Come on. Ed King said, turn out the lights. Yeah, this one's pretty much over. We're just waiting till the final buzzer. Juan, the critical down the stretch. Yeah. You're not winning close games unless you're making free throws, unless you're just supremely skilled offensively, and you're not mounting any comebacks without making free throws. They're literally the basis of comebacks, is getting to the foul line, stopping the clock, and getting free points at the free throw line. The Knicks finally come back in, but they come back in with all of their third string guys, Quan Jeffries, Arcidiacono, guys like that. Marley said, disappointed in our guards. I mean, look, the Timberwolves are one of the best defenses in the league for a reason. Obviously, they didn't have McDaniels tonight, only played the 5 minutes, went out with the injury. So it theoretically should have helped the Knicks a bit. But, our guys are coming back from injury too. RJ and Grimes still getting back into the rhythm after coming back from the injury. So, hopefully they can go home and recharge. Again, 5-game road trip, go home, recharge, set back up. You can chalk this up. As long as you come out against Miami and against the Suns the right way, you could chalk this up a little bit as a schedule loss and move on from there, right? It's a long season. It is what it is. You take the good with the bad. You lost the tough game to a really good team. So, One Back Doodle said, I'd rather get them out of the way. The schedule always tends to even out. Yeah, it does. And they started off, you're right, 100%. But it started off really tough for the Knicks. Not even in terms of the opponents, although they had a really tough schedule in terms of opponents as well. They played the Hornets twice. They played the Wizards. And I think that's it. In terms of like cupcake games where they played against teams that were just really bad. So I think that's it. Just 3 out of their first 14. So, like to be where they are in with their record is good, really good. Juan, peace, my bro. Till next time, let's go Knicks. Yeah, see, I'll be back Monday. Knicks take on the Heat. See you then. Frisbee champ, who's your favorite young player on the Knicks? It's still RJ. It's still RJ. Had a terrible game today. But we know what he's capable. He started off the year really well, and then had some pretty unfortunate things happen that kept him out for a couple of games. He got hurt in the first game of the season against the Celtics with tweaked his knee in some way, so he missed a couple of games with a sore knee. And then did an interview where he was like, it's just the kind of thing that's not going to heal as the season goes on. So that's unfortunate. He's going to be playing all year with a bit of a bum knee. And then he got this weird sickness where he was out 3 games with migraines. So, some of the symptoms of migraines are just like double division and becoming lethargic and losing energy and stuff like that. So it was just weird, the kind of injuries and the kind of start to the season he had, because he was playing so well. To the point where the fan base, for the most part, was like, oh my God, RJ Barrett's arrived. And now, all of a sudden, the last 2 games, it's like, ooh, it's looking rough. But you could also chalk it up to, like, the injuries. So, I don't know. It's tough. Hopefully, he cleans it back up, because it was really fun to watch him sort of be awesome the first 10 games of the season. And hopefully, the injuries don't derail what should have been, like, a really nice breakout season for him. Hopefully, he can pick that up and continue that as the season goes on, and he gets healthier, hopefully. Hopefully, we can chalk that up to injuries. So, we'll see. But it's still RJ. My favorite player in the Knicks overall, I don't know if we can count him as a young player anymore, Frisbee champ, because he's 25 now, but it's Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is my favorite player in the Knicks right now. He's my favorite player on the team. Grabs every rebound. He does his job, puts his head down, nose to the grindstone. He's also hilarious. He's also just a hilarious human being. His post-game interviews are always funny. He's just a funny dude. He's funny on social media, all that stuff. So he's my favorite player on the team. Second favorite player, young player on the team would probably be Quickly. It's RJ and Quickly. And again, if you want to count Mitchell Robinson as young, he's 25. It's not like he's old. But yeah, it's RJ, then Quickly, and then I guess an older young guy, Mitchell Robinson at 25 would be third day. Mitch is underrated, no doubt. Oh yeah. He's gonna get some all defense votes this year. Let's see. I just want to take a look at his stats real quick. Mitchell Robinson ends tonight with 10 points and 11 boards, 7 offensive rebounds tonight, leading the league by a wide margin with offensive rebounds. In only 30 minutes tonight. Only 30 minutes. 7 offensive rebounds in 30 minutes. That's crazy. Want back Doodle said thanks for the stream. Anytime, dog. We're here for every Knick game every season. And we're going to stay to the final buzzer, as always. Daquan Jeffries is at the free throw line. He missed his first free throw, misses his second free throw, and everybody gets free chicken sandwiches. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're under a minute to go. We're just waiting for the time to run out. It's 117, 100. Should update the score. 117, 100. 17-point game. 45 seconds to go. We'll be back for the Miami game on Monday. I think not Monday, on Friday. So we have this week off for the holiday. As Knicks fans, right? We don't play Tuesday. We don't play Wednesday. Thanksgiving is Thursday, and then we play on Friday against the Miami Heat. That's an in-season tournament game. It's going to be a tough one. The Heat have been playing pretty well. You know they're going to show up and show out a little bit. So Knicks got to be ready. Hopefully Thanksgiving can give them the rest they need. Hopefully they can go home and get some good cooking. After tonight, there's 15 seconds to go. After these 15 seconds, they can take a big exhale, understand that they are going home, back to their families. They can chill, relax, heal up, and hopefully come out ready to go on Monday. Now I'm looking forward to the next time they play the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves have to come out to MSG. Because hopefully guys are a bit healthier. RJ can play better. Hopefully McDaniels is healthy to play. So, Frisbee champ, you're right though. If you have a hoodie and love it, don't let it leave the house. Yeah, I mean I've got 1,000 hoodies. I don't need to wear this out. This is too fire to let the rest of the world dirty it up. Too fire. I literally have 1,000 other hoodies, and I have other Knicks hoodies. Right? I got this one right here. This one is like not my throwaway Knicks hoodie, but it's definitely one that I don't care to wear. Like, I could wear this one out in public. I don't care. This is fine. It's a Knicks gaming hoodie. It's cool. It's a dope looking hoodie. It's fine though. Like, I could wear this one out. Why do I gotta wear this beautiful one out? Right? Even the back's got the old Knicks Westchester logo on it. It's fire. It's fire. Appreciate all the compliments. But that's it. That's the end of the game. It's gonna end 100, 117. It's a 17-point loss for the Knicks. They were never in it in the second half once Anthony Edwards turned it up. And it is 10:30, pretty late. And that's it. Not a very entertaining game. We've kind of gone over everything. Anthony Edwards picked it up in the third quarter, and then Timberwolves never looked back. Never got closer than 12. They kicked our butt tonight. And again, as long as they come out and compete well against the Heat on Friday and the Suns on Sunday, then we could chalk this one up as a schedule loss. Fifth game in a 5-game road trip, ended on the West Coast. They couldn't hit perimeter shots. They ended the game 9 for 38 from 3 for 23%. So they had nothing left. They had no legs. And as long as they come out and play well on Friday and on Sunday, win, lose, or draw, you could say this one was a bit of a schedule loss, playing against one of the best defenses in the NBA. Just as your guys were returning from injury. It's a tough ask. It is what it is. You chalk it up. They played well. They outplayed you. They beat your butt. You take your loss. You go home. You rest up. And you get ready for the next game. Ant's becoming more consistent. That's what we need. Yeah, I mean, you're literally not going anywhere in this league unless you have a superstar. And Anthony Edwards has that superstar potential. And as long as he is ascending, continuously ascending, and getting better and better and better as the years go on, you're in a good spot. And if he can take that full final leap into superstar status that like Tatum is taking, I feel like he's up to Tatum ascent. As long as he takes that final leap to superstar status, to like consistently in the MVP voting status, then you guys have the chance of winning a championship. Because you got the players, you got the assets to move, right? Like Towns. If the Towns thing doesn't work out, you can move them and pick up a bunch of assets. And then you kind of replenish the assets you lost in the Gobert trade, even though Gobert's worked out for you guys. You don't have any assets in order to acquire Gobert. But if you move Towns, if it doesn't work out, if it does work out, then great. But if it doesn't work out, you have pieces that you can move, right? The Conley thing is great. It's going to help other guys on the team. So As long as you have a guy, you have something to build around. And the Knicks have everything else, but not the guy. Right? We're missing our Anthony Edwards. We literally have everything else you need on a team to win a championship. We have all the extra role players that you need to win a championship, except for the guy. So at this point, I feel like the Timberwolves and Knicks are like right here, but the Timberwolves and the Knicks are the opposite in their dichotomy in terms of they have the guy and they need to get the right pieces around the guy, and the Knicks have all the right pieces to put around the guy, but they don't have the guy. So it's interesting. If you combine these teams, they'd win a championship. So, I mean, that's going to be it. There's really not much to talk about this game. There's not much to go over. I will direct you to your favorite post-game shows, Knicks Fan TV, Knicks Film School, Strickland. All those guys do their post-game shows. I got nothing left to say. We talked about it all pretty much as the game was winding down. You can't win. Brunson ends with 25. Randle ends with 21, although Randle didn't play well. Randle played fine. He played fine. He played good enough. Also 14 big rebounds for Randle. Only 1 assist. RJ 14 points. Didn't really play well. Grimes didn't play well. 0 for 6 from 3. Quickly 15 points. He didn't really play well. It was 1 for 7 from 3. You needed something, and you didn't really get it. So, I love Conley, but he's old. That's true, Frisbee. That's true. You know, he's great for now, but you're going to need to figure out a starting point guard moving forward because he's got maybe a season or 2 left. He's already, 35, 36? So he's got maybe a season or 2 left of being a quality starting point guard in this league. So you got to figure out what your next move is. And maybe that's the Towns piece. Maybe you move Towns for a real legit point guard in the future to take over for Conley as he gets older. I don't know, right? And you just upgrade Naj Reid to the starting power forward. So that's going to be it. I'm going to sign off. I'm out. Ended up being a pretty disappointing game. I felt like it was going to be pretty good coming in. After the first half, we were feeling decent. We were worried about the legs kind of going out in the second half, and lo and behold, they didn't have any legs in the second half. And that's pretty much decided the game. So that's it for me, guys. I'm heading out. I'll see you guys Friday. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And don't eat too much. Be thankful that the New York Knicks have a good team. And we will continue to enjoy them for the rest of the 65 games we have to watch this year. And then hopefully plus in the playoffs. So I will say now that I'm thankful for all of you guys. And I like what we're doing here. Building this community. Building this channel up. It's been fun. Appreciate you guys. But I'm out. Good night. Bye.